Okay, hopefully this is working. But today I am going to be doing a new account where I'm going to be buying the passes. Okay, hopefully it's working. Let me make sure it's working first. But those of you guys that are new to Raid, welcome. If you've been watching all of the guide videos along the way, hopefully they are helping you. I'm going to be trying to stream to answer some of you guys' questions. One of the biggest things is it is working. Nice.
I almost
Oops, sorry. One of the things with that is I'm going to try to start streaming so I can answer some of you guys' questions. I said that last time I was going to make the pay to win turtle account. Sorry about that. I streamed here or there, but nowhere near what I wanted to. Now life has calmed down a lot. I'm in the middle of still rearranging one of the rooms, so I moved a long time ago, and we are slowly getting ourselves back together with moving. And I got my living room done, which looks amazing. I posted a picture in Discord the other day, but from there, if you guys are getting into Raid and have not seen, I have a new promo link with Narma. We are making another new account outside the guide account, but this one I'm going to spend some money on because whenever you start Raid and spend a little bit of money, it's a lot more fun for me, okay? I played a lot of Raid accounts, done a lot of free-to-play stuff. I want to spend. I want to get Predator. I want to have some fun. So that's what we're doing with this account. And I'm going to be using Tholin. So a lot of people are starting the game with Tholin. I'm using my download link, getting Narma, getting Tholin, buying Predator. That is the idea. So I do not have my chat pulled up. Sorry, I got to find my chat now. Okay, and then I got to do this. And there we go. We should be good to go. And hopefully everything's working. Let me know if you guys are watching, if things look fine, or you can even hear me. Hopefully, I did record an hour of videos last night with no recording whatsoever, which was super annoying. But now we can go ahead and exit out of this, and I need to switch accounts. So give me 1 second. We're going to switch over to the new account and get moving here. So let me close that. Switch over to, oh my god, I have so many accounts. You guys don't know I play like 50 Raid Shadow Legends accounts every day. We can hear you. Awesome. Thank you. Okay. So I think we're good. I haven't streamed in a long time. That used to be what I always did. Now streaming is way on the back burner. It's not something I just generally do. I just work on YouTube videos. Okay, so we're on the new account. I just made this, made sure my promo link worked. Those of you guys that are having trouble with the promo link, give it some time. If you do download and make a new account through my link or have and gave up on it right away, it just takes a minute for all your rewards to come in. But I'm going to go ahead, go to shop, claim all my stuff here. So we have our silver pack. Go and grab that new platform gift. Thankfully, they're still giving that away, and we get a goodie bag pack. In terms of the game volume, if it is too loud, let me know. And we have my promo link here, so we can go in and grab all of this rewards. So that's 5-star chicken right away. That's huge. And then hopefully the Hunt and Raid promo code will still work tomorrow, but I'm not sure. We did get a new promo code today, which will help. But from here, go ahead and claim my login rewards for Narma, and I'm going to be using the Demon Slayer promo code. So the other account is going through with Twanrik. I still think I prefer Twanrik, but Demon Slayer, bang, we got Tholin. This is the first time I've ever played through with Tholin. Okay, I've fought against a bunch of Tholins, but first time ever coming in. I did grab my stamina pots right away, but that's fine. I will be spending on this account. I do have to get to level 5 real quick in order to get my... should I leave that on? I guess it doesn't really matter. I'm going to be getting to level 5 on the account, buying the packs, and probably using Predator and Tholin to go through campaign. And most of this is just going to be just speed running as fast as I can go. Did you ever use the boozer code for Madame Saris? I tried, and I was too late, I guess. I did something wrong, but I couldn't get to work on the other account. The Madame Saris thing, one of the problems with it is, does it work for everybody? I hate suggest... Thank you. All right, that took forever. I shouldn't have even bothered upgrading that. Now, from here, let's go ahead and start slamming some campaign. I did have to do stage 3 off stream while I was... Should I use Aethel? No, I want to use these two. Okay. I don't have a lead. Again, first time using Tholin. Kirek Dynasty here, nice CVC showing. Oh, hey, yeah, CVC, I cranked CVC on all my accounts, which is really funny. So I have my 2 main accounts. I got to reset everything to auto. I have my 2 main accounts that I play. I got to turn this down in my ears. Sorry if the game sounds too loud. But I play a bunch of accounts. I have my main account. I've been playing for like 2 years. And then from there, I have the new Pay to Turtle account where I bought all the turtles. I spent a ton of money on that account. I don't want to talk about it. But it was so fun going through. And then, so those are my 2 main accounts. The turtle account's actually way stronger than my old account, which is funny. The account I've been playing on for 2 years is weaker than a 2-month-old account. And I've spent way more on the first account that I played. But those 2, I got the highest amount in my CVC tournament. for those two in my like main clan that we have. Then for the side clans, I have one account that's like an extra throwaway account. It has some mythicals and stuff on it, but it's like level 50 with like Calathir, Gizmak, and Siegfried. That account's hilarious, but I have that running a guild. I ended up doing decent points in that. And then the free-to-play account, though, I think I got over 100,000 from the free-to-play, and I'm winning the current tournament for champion training with that by like 4,000 points. That's how hard I've been grinding. Yeah, you can only do it on mobile. What's up, Kefnet? But yeah, I could not get the boozer code. Nice for the early game Arena. She is nice. You can replace her with, to an extent, you can replace her with War Maiden. It is nice. Madame Ceres' Void, though. So if you can get the Madame Ceres thing to work, awesome. I might try to do it on this account whenever I'm done. What's the whole thing with it? You have to do it in a short period of time of making a new account, or how does that work? Because it said I did it, I downloaded on my phone, it said the free-to-play guide account was ineligible, so I did not really know what to do from there. You can't do it on PC, I don't think. Some people potentially do it on emulator, but Kefnet, you're playing your old account, right? I saw you did make a guild for everybody. Thank you for doing that, but I think you're playing your old account, which had a lot of the like good characters on it already. I saw you had Michelangelo, I think, too. Okay, so using Tholin, the whole progress should go much, much faster getting through everything. Okay, so I already buy the passes. I'm buying these right away. All right, so this is going to be, it's not a free-to-play account. It's going to be a, not necessarily pay-to-win, because I'm not summoning on this account. You're on your old account. Okay, so that's one thing. I'm not summoning. I'm not rerolling my gear. But I am going to be buying the, not the expensive one. I'm just going to be buying the $15 one. So hopefully nothing pops up here. Please say I'm still logged in. I'm not logged in. That sucks. Okay, hold on. Let me buy this real quick. Okay, little thing popped up. Put it on the credit card so I get some points. Bang! We have the Apprentice Pass. Okay, so now can I buy the Predator Pass is the question. Ah, man, I do want to buy the 10 levels. it's a waste of money. Oh, but I do want to buy the 10 levels. How far can you get on the first day? Probably pretty far with the chickens. All right, we won't buy the levels, but I am tempted to do so. Okay, so from here, though, we have the Alien Pass. What do you have to buy for the Alien Pass in order to get Alien? Because we won't be able to, or Predator, you won't be able to get them right away. I know that. So the Elite Pass, oh my gosh, $60 to get them instantly. Should I do it? I kind of want to. Oh, is that G stream that wasn't posted? I put it in the video section, but I didn't ping Discord there. I haven't been pinging my Discord because most of my Discord is Epic 7 still, and I didn't want to annoy everybody with another raid thing, so I just posted there. It's a secret stream. If you end up finding the stream, congrats. I am going to make a couple videos over this account too. But guys, should I buy the $60 one? Or no? What do you think? Do we buy it? I just selected to find it as you did. It'll be a VOD later so people can watch it. But it's a secret stream. Those of you guys that made it in here, congrats. But which one do I buy? Do we go all out or do we just be responsible, save ourselves 20 bucks? Because it's either I spend, what is it, 85 or I spend 55 to get everything. I don't know what to do because I want to have all this stuff to fly through the beginning. Getting the 6-star Instinct set sounds hilariously fun, and I would get Predator right away. Do I do it? Since when have you been responsible with raid? Never. Do I do it? I think I do, because I get it right away. Buy it all? Okay. Alright, you sold me. You got me. I'm going to save my info for one-time checkout. Alright. Pay with... yes. Agree and continue. I reached level 25 of the pass. Let's go. There. It's so fun. I don't know why. Okay, I have a lot of fun. Trust me, the free-to-play has been fun, but this looks pretty nice. Okay, we're done. We got all the rewards from here. Now do I buy the whole Apprentice Pass too? Can I get the levels? $20. $20. Does it get cheaper as I progress? Because I can make it like 10 levels today, right? Getting this, I'm wasting $10. Okay, let me exit out of all the purchases I've done. Okay, so I did not. It's only fair I did. Okay, so this is for the people that are getting into the game that are going to be spending money. The other guide's free to play. This is like a stream version of the whatever. But Chris, I didn't even realize that was you, Chris. I did not realize that was you. I'm an idiot. Okay, so going in, we now have Predator, and we. Oh, okay, it's going to show me the Princess Pass I've already bought. And I've already bought these. Why are you showing them to me now? Okay, so from here, we're going to have the champ beginning tournament thing, and then we're going to have the whatever events these are going on. Is that an enhancement event? No, it's Hunter's event. Nice. Oh, there is an enhancement. Okay, that's fine. So going in now, we have Predator. Sick. All right, what kind of gear do we get? That's the main question here. So just go one. Not great, not great. Definitely not great. Terrible, terrible. Not bad. I can work with that. I can work with this. It's not speed, which sucks. You're just in turtle account? No, the turtle account's... You guys don't understand how addicted I have been to Raid Shadow Legends for a few months. I have 4 monitors in front of me. 2 of them over on the side, and the turtle account's open farming on the side. Well, it's not farming currently, but it is... Can I show this? Is there anything I don't want to show? I do have my checkbook here. I should probably not show that on stream. That would not be good. Okay, put that over to the side. What else do I have? Nothing important, I don't think. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and show this. So my main setup, just know I have 2 monitors in front of me. This might cut out, but then I have my little side thing here that has more monitors. But yeah, so the turtle account's over there. I'm playing it still, don't worry. But I always have like 2 to 3 raid accounts open at all times. And I have my laptop too. So my laptop's usually farming a different raid account. Or, guys, I do play other gacha games. But yeah, it's mostly raid right now because I just haven't been enjoying. But the boots are pretty good, so I can do this, this, this. All of them kind of suck. There is no crit rate or crit damage, except the boots do have crit rate and crit damage and attack. We can work with that. So that's going to gear that's going to go on Tholin probably. But let's see the instinct set. See if we got lucky. Not terrible. Not great. Not great. No, it's flat attack. Please be attack percent. No, hey, defense percent. Did I put this on Twadrick? I think I might. My Twadrick's just gonna be bopping. All right, now is the praying portion of when you buy a pack, is when you check the speed boots. Please be speed. No! They are not speed, unfortunate. Okay, so we basically got nothing out of the pack. I mean, the chest is decent. I mean, we can work with that. Just dodge the flats, and we get flat defense. It's okay. The shield is okay. I mean, that's not bad. The shield's actually pretty good. Did I skip the shield? The helmet, not ideal, but maybe it goes high speed and we can do broken set. And then this. Oh, wait, I don't have Twadrick. I have Tholin. Boys, I got scammed. Okay, going into Tholin. Let's go ahead and slap some gear on Big Man here. I'm just going to go ahead and put the attack gear on him. So he's on lifesteal sets. There we go. In terms of this, just slap that on and that on. Now, the second character... Guess I just, man, I don't want to use this crap. This is definitely, like, if I did, like, a damage Twanrick. Do I have any other defense scaling characters? Shame CZN got ruined for you by that first pull. It wasn't that. It's just I haven't had the time to play CZN, really. There's a lot of stuff I'm trying to, like, catch back up on live, and I have a new big project coming up in the works. There's a lot going on. But I guess I just throw this on him. I do have Narma. That's accuracy. That's accuracy. That's speed. And the defense isn't bad on Narma. Who am I going through campaign with? I want to go through with Predator, but this gear not for Predator. I'm gonna go ahead and exit out. I don't know what else. Hey, another pack. I cannot buy more packs. Okay. So who am I going through campaign with? Is it gonna be Pred? Tholin Predator? Tholin Predator sounds fun. We'll just work with it. I mean, the stats aren't... Alright, buddy. I'm going to close my game and reopen it. I don't know what's going on here. Try this again. Well, you broke it? I did. Okay, give me 1 sec. What is happening? Just try to re-roll and buy the pack again, true. Okay, so coming in here, let's just click a mission or two. I don't think it expects you to spend $100 in the first 7 seconds of the game. Doesn't know how to react to that. They're too excited. Okay, so let's go in. Still doesn't have it equipped. I had this happen before, and then Hey, I can equip gear. I mean, I don't want to level this. I don't want to level this piece of gear. Is that it? Like, this piece is decent. This piece is not good either. I don't want to level this. It does have crit rate and attack and speed. It's almost so good. Even if it was flat or attack percentage, I would have been okay with it. But Predator having a little bit of defense, is that a bad thing? Whatever. I just do this. Okay, I do have instant upgrade unlocked. I am going to burn through some of my gold real quick. Okay, I don't need explanation. Hey, that actually rolled potential. That piece could be good. All right, all speed. Give me all speed here. Beautiful. Exactly what I asked for. Okay, and lastly, what are we looking for here? Speed. And you got one roll. Oh my god, that's so much HP for 2 rolls. That's crazy. Okay, so now that that is done, is there any other piece I want to throw on him? I need arm. I mean, I'll just throw these on for now, but I won't upgrade. Or I will upgrade. It's cheap to +8 a piece. I want any stat I can get so I can just slam through a campaign without really thinking, and then I can answer any of you guys' questions that you have. Okay, that's fine. Whatever. And then Tholin, let's upgrade his gear, and then start moving with everything. You a little speed demon in raid 2? Usually, actually, yeah. My turtle account has 2 30 speed pieces on it, and that's 2 months old. I think that's fast, and that's 30 speed before the glyph. That's a, I don't know. I don't know what's really fast in raid. HP boots with counterattack passive, fine for Predator. HP boots with counterattack passive, yeah, it's not terrible. I mean, the gear it's not going to be bad. But it's just not what I was hoping for. The attack boots aren't really what I'm hoping for either, but that's not bad. And crit rate rolls is really good. Okay, we'll take that. Okay, we got to start here. In terms of rings, do you get a ring for him? Oh, you do. Nice. Oh, he's a lizardman. Hey, I'll take that. All right. Now go attack. He is attack scaling, right? I want attack and HP. What is he scaling off of? Oh, he's an HP champ. Oh, haha. Okay, that's not terrible. All right. I was thinking he was attack, like Xeno. Okay, that's fine. And then Tholin's attack. I did not even look at what he was. I have not seen anything with Predator. I'll be honest, I don't even know what he does. I have kind of ignored that because I was doing the free-to-play stuff. So, we'll take it. Okay, now we're good to go. Let's slam through some campaign. Wait, what are my missions? Sure, I'm doing my missions one at a time. All right, here we go. I'm excited. Ooh, what's his lead? Just HP lead. I'll just leave the attack on. All right, so going through this, I don't really know what my... Always kind of slow. I don't like that. You don't know what predators do? Well, I know what predators do, but I don't know what this predator does. I'm guessing he prays. All right, his actions are a little slow. Oh, he has a block revive on? I'll learn as we go. That's how it goes. We'll learn as we're going through this. Okay, now that I know, okay, I gotta turn my face cam back on. Now that I know the Predator's HP base, I'm a little bit happy with that. Getting the defense chest isn't ideal, but it did have HP on it, and it gives a little bit of bulk too, so not the worst thing in the world. I just don't think I have any actual defense scaling characters on this account. The HP boots will work fine. The bad thing is they just don't have any offensive stats on them, sadly. So I do not have crit rate, do not have crit damage, but we can work with that. So what else? The whole reason I'm doing this stream though is for those of you guys that are getting into raid and have questions, you can ask. And also I just wanted to account with Predator because it sounded fun, because I did not buy him on any of my other accounts, which is very shocking for me. Normally I always, anytime a new pack comes out, like my favorite pack I ever bought in raid for one of these events was the big sword guy, He-Man. It was a He-Man collab. That one was sick. He was the strongest character on my account for a very long time. And that, I believe, was the first one I ever bought too. So the two biggest changes for raid for me ever were buying the first Forge Pass that I bought. It was Instinct set, actually. And that's where almost all of my gear came from as a new player, was that. And then the second thing was probably the He-Man pack. Other than that, up until that point, all I bought was stamina packs. I did not buy shards for summoning. I had a mythical on my account though at the time because I got one in my 4th ever summon, but I just never saw the value in buying summons until I started doing fusions, and then was irresponsible. And it took me, how long did it take me to do clan boss? I think it took me like 8 months to do clan boss, the highest difficulty. To one key it and be able to get the auto. I think because I was just doing 2 hits on it forever, even though my account was insane. I had all the champs I needed to do the highest level damage to clan boss. I just didn't do it. And never sat down and messed with it. Okay, why you decide to skip Twanrik isn't like Predator will solve your arena and you can farm champs with Kale, I think. Well, I started with Aethel for 1. 2, I just don't have an account with Tholin. I've never played with Tholin before, so I just picked Tholin. I do like Twanrik more, trust me. That's one thing. Going in and watching this, I have the free-to-play account. That's using the characters I like the most. But this is just going to be a short-term throwaway, probably giveaway account. I will probably give this account away because I have the turtle account. I plan on giving that either to my brother or somebody in chat, or somebody from the YouTube. But now I'm to a point where I'm really enjoying playing it. So if I give it away, I'm not going to give it away for a while. Just because, for one, it's carrying my clan's clan boss. It does half the clan's boss HP. And the turtle account's just so damn good. But this account will be one I'll play for till like the end of the year and then give it out. It's just right now, the free-to-play account, I'm completely burned out of all my energy possible. So I'm just waiting, and there's nothing else that I want to do on my main accounts besides just the general farming. So this just seemed like the most fun extra thing I can do with Raid. Plus, it gives me the perspective of somebody getting into the game that's going to be buying the packs. Or one of the big things is a lot of people started with Tholin. So with people starting with Tholin because they started with somebody else's download link, I want to be able to get the full perspective of what it's like to go through with Tholin and give my tips and things like that. Because all I know is my promo codes. My promo codes and the characters I pick, that's what I know. I mean, I can get the general idea of using other characters, don't get me wrong, but and I know this one's pay to win, so it's not going to be the exact same, but I'll get the same idea out of it. So now we're going to go into Narma, equip our HP set to her. The thing with buying those packs, though, we're going to end up, sorry, my phone keeps going off, we're going to have to check that in a second, but with the buying the packs, we're going to be getting those free 5-star sets with HP. Hopefully one of them ends up good. Go ahead and claim this, and then I do need to do the quests here. We have the achievement quests. So claim this, claim this. I have to change my avatar, do that, confirm, and then lastly, champions. I have to lock and unlock a champion. This, grab these 3, and then username we'll do eventually. From here, go back to quest, equip another. Okay, so we got to level all of them up till +4. Do that real quick. Sorry, a couple of the times I'll have to like look away from chat, but I'll catch up on everything once I am done with this and we're back to one of the boring farm spots. I mean to click that. So with this account, the nice thing with Predator is I know he's good in Arena because on the free-to-play account I get cooked by him constantly because he's 6-starred. Everyone who has him also got the 6-star materials for him, which is a big deal beginning of the game. Having 6 stars versus 5 stars, the difference is crazy. One of the big things I want to talk to you guys about today is, I only have to do 4 pieces. 4 XP brews, let's go do that. I'm going to go ahead and just slam my Aethel up to level 30 because I won't be using her. Oh, can I ascend her too? All right, gotta wait for these to go away. All right, and then come in, ascend. I can only do the first ascension, but it'll give me what I need for that. Do I have any regular books? Cannot see because too many things are popping up. No, those are epic books. So from here, I go back out. I am going to be able to grab my Venom Mage from here, which gives me more potions for ascending Aethel. And from here, that's part of why you guys, I usually try to grab characters from my promo codes that match with the legendaries we're going to take. So with Tagore and Venom Mage, you're going to be getting, if you use my download link, you're going to be getting those magic keep potions. You're going to be getting the magic potions, which are going to allow you to send your magic characters to get through the missions faster. So boosting up your Aethel, boosting up your Narma, whatever that is. Then from there, I also took Lightsworn with that because it will help a little bit with your Twanrik getting her boosted, but it also pairs with Aethel for Faction Wars was one of the other ideas. And the last idea with that was they wouldn't let me pick the same promo code as somebody else, unfortunately. So that is why that ended up being the promo code I had. But Narma's so sick. I think I'm going to make a video on my main account with Narma, so those of you guys that see once you get to end game what's actually like. Okay, so we did get another gear set. There's so much stuff to click on. I'm sorry if you guys said anything. Go down and click through it real quick. Not great. Not terrible. No speed on any of them. Please be good main stats. Crit rate, all right, we can work with that. I will be able to utilize that in some capacity. Possibly on Predator. Flat defense, that sucks. Beast speed. No, it's HP percent with speed though with crit rate. It's not the worst. It's not the worst. What's the chest? Flat on the chest. Any of these pieces? This has crit rate and attack. I wish I had HP. I do get a second set from that. I'm not gonna mess with switching the gear around yet because none of those ended up super, super good. But okay, so from here, what was the next mission? 7-5 chance. Let me crank this out real quick. Okay, now let me catch up on anything. I've been watching your new account, the free-to-play one. I'm a newer player to raid. I was wondering, how do you get into one of your clans? You have to join the Discord. So with, I already got a 3-star there. That's nice. With those, I make you guys join the Discord so that you are there with everyone. It's not someone who just joins randomly. If you're willing to put the effort into joining the Discord, that's when you're more likely to stick with the game if you're willing to put a little bit of effort into doing that. So, and also with the Discord, that way we know that the people know the rules, because if you've seen anything, if you don't log in for 3 days, you're going to get kicked. Okay, that's, I try to say every time I talk about the joining the clans, that is one of the biggest things, is you need to open the game every day, or at least every other day. That at least keeps you safe, but keep up with the game. Okay, if you're going to get into it and take one of the spots in the clans, be sure you actually care enough to play the game, actually play the game, not just take a spot from somebody else who is going to be grinding. What code are you using? I use the Tholin code for this. So I have my download link that's down in the description. I don't know if it's actually there, but it will be for the VOD. And then I got Narma plus Venom Mage. I'm going to get Lightsworn and Tagore. But after that, I use Demon Slayer promo code for this account just because I've never used an account with Tholin. So that's the idea of this account, is just using different characters and trying to have some fun while I'm waiting for the free-to-play account to have some stamina so I can continue with the guide series. New players free-to-play and low spenders will never catch up with the game. You don't have to catch up with the game. What are you catching up to? You can be free-to-play. That's one of the things. What are you trying to catch up to? That's one of the weird things with Raid that always confuses me, is people that say you're not going to catch up. The thing is, who are you trying to catch up to? Day one players? No, you're never going to catch them. You're never going to catch spenders, but why do you need to catch them? The game is super fun. If you just play and progress your account, the whole idea of why people like these kind of games is the progressing feeling of always getting stronger. And if you spend, you'll get way faster, stronger way faster. If you don't spend, you just go at your own pace. You don't have to spend money on this game. You could open this game every 3 days and do your clan boss, do whatever, and you're still progressing. The biggest thing is just logging in. You get the free champs. Your account will just get stronger and stronger over time. That's why people like these kind of games, is it's just the progress. I mean, life in general. Life is about progressing. Every time you do something cool and new in life, you're progressing your life. Like, you have a savings account. Your savings account gets to $1,000. You never had that before. That's exciting. Then once you get to 5,000, you're like, okay, this is awesome. And it's just about just progressing along through life. But this is just a mini version that kind of aids in the, for me, this is, okay, I'm talking from my experience. I like gacha games and I like progression games like this that are going to be long-term time investments, because as I progress my life, when my life is at a standstill and I don't feel like I've accomplished anything, I can turn to my phone, open up an app that's a game that I'm progressing in, and it just makes me feel better about my life. It's, gacha games like this are a lifestyle, is the best way that I can describe them. They're not a going in, you're trying to compete against everybody PvP. If you want that, you're going to have to go into another game that is fresh and try to go from there. And any gacha game, if you expect to be free to play and be able to compete at the top, you are delusional. You're going to put in so much more effort than the people that are going to spend. But that is my take on Raid. You're not competing against anyone. Just play, have fun. It's just like, it's a video game for one. Just go through. There is no catching up you need to do. Okay, so going in for this free-to-play instead of Twilight, I started with Sigmund. Sigmund is a weird one. Tagore, Veno, Xeno, and Narma. I'm on day 5 already. 2K and Brutal as free-to-play. Hell yeah. That's very close to where the free-to-play guide is. Very close to 2K and Brutal, I think. What is the damage you need for 2K Brutal? Isn't it 20 mil? Because I think I'm pretty much there. So that's really good progress. How is Narma for you? Are you are you happy with her is the main question, because I don't know how far we need to get before Narma starts feeling like the god of a character she is. But that is the code I'm using. You have an open raid in a hot minute. Looks cool. I mean, the new thing's fun. This is Predator. You have to pay to get him, but there's a 7-day login to get Xeno, which is the replacement for Alien, and he's extremely fun, especially with the new promo link with the characters on it. Okay, about supports, maybe yeah, buy in. About supports, I have Ugo, Tagor, Rector, besides Schwanrick, so I want to ask who I should focus on the epics. So with the epics, what I normally do is try to get whatever Reviver's cooldown down. Rector Drath is who I played originally through Raid Shadow Legends with. I think I had a promo link at the time because I used to do sponsors for Raid back in the day when I didn't actually play the game. I would kind of play it. I'd play it for like a month. I'd get the sponsor, play it a little bit, and I never actually sat down and got to a point where I did Clan Boss. Clan Boss is the turning point for Raid. Once you do Clan Boss, you see what this game is, and then you start, it just all comes together, and it's really fun at that point. But for years, I just did Raid sponsors because I was popping on whatever other game. They'd come to me and be like, oh yeah, I'll take some money and show off your game. But I used Rector Drath. That's the whole point I'm trying to say with that. And I loved her. Okay, getting her cool, once you get her cooldowns on, having the Shroud, the only problem with her is she's a single target reviver. So with that, it's going to come down to the other characters on your team. When you have high attack, low HP champions, it's going to be better to have an AoE reviver if you have multiple of those. So say you're using your Aethel plus your, I guess Xeno is attack based, so Xenomorph. If you're using those two and they're both dying a lot, then it's really good to have Tagor. But if you're fighting and you have HP based champions, you have Predator on your team, and you have Tuanric plus others, Narma, those kind of characters, and they're all pretty bulky to where just one of your characters dies, that is where Rector Drath will be so much better for you because one, you're getting damage mitigation on your tankier characters, and most of your healing is going to all go into one of, or just your character keeps dying, so the low attack character. So it's hard for me to say on that. Ugo is probably one of the better book options there because he does have the debuffs in his kit, the AoE defense or decreased defense. So potentially Ugo, I think, for your epics, trying to... Oh, I thought you were talking about booking them. Okay, so for just general use epics... Oh, it's so hard. They're all so good. I don't know. They're similar. It's hard to pick the right one. It depends on kind of your core team as to which one I'd pick. Again, if you're only using one low attack or one high attack, low HP style character, then I would pick Rector. If you're using multiple, then Tagor, and then Ugo. Depends on the content you're doing. You're going to end up boosting all of them, but for the first boost, kind of depends what other debuffs you have on your team, because if you already have a defense breaker, Ugo doesn't do as much. And you have Tuanric, so Ugo's cleanse isn't great. It's not going to do a whole lot for you. Sorry, I should be clicking more. Guys, who would you say? If any raid gurus, which one would you pick between Ugo, Tagor, and Rector for a general team? Or is it you need to know the full context like I do? New players free to play, most players will never catch up with this game. I already covered that. I've been looking to join Discord and Clan, but I'm waiting until after this Christmas trip I'm taking. Okay, yeah, the big thing is wait. The sooner you start raid, the better. But if you come back and from your trip and have more time, you do want to start raid and have as much of that 7 days open as you can to grind as much as possible, because those first 7 days progressive are huge. Play for 3 years at a low spender and still so far. So with with spending, like, what do you mean you can't catch up? Is there just content you can't beat? Because there's always solutions. Even as a free-to-play, people have solved everything within this game. I think I'm just going to slam through all of campaign and then go back into the missions. So that's just going to be way easier. What is it you consider mid-game? I would say mid-game is once you're at least 2 keying Ultra Nightmare Clan Boss. I would say that's mid-game. Are you planning to have or do a free-to-play challenge 2026? I mean, I kind of am already with the guide series, but I will be making new accounts throughout next year. Don't worry. That's the thing. Okay, so that's the hardest thing with being a raid content creator, and especially being a smaller one like myself. I'm not the Nubkex, I'm not the other guys, so there's not a lot of things I can do that are going to get attention like doing like news series. So they have the news on lockdown. If I want to make new videos and I'm going to cover the news for raid, why would somebody watch me and not watch one of the raid pros that have been around the community for 5+ years? I can't compete with that, so a lot of my content will just be making new accounts, playing through, having fun. Maybe if I grow at some point, I can move into where I don't make as many accounts and can still have enough content, but I don't like the idea of trying to make the same news videos covering the same thing that the big guys are doing, because it just doesn't work. I can vouch for that. Works in relationships too. What I was talking about earlier. But I like to check the new tournaments. There are people already at 5K plus in my bracket. I have 7K on the free-to-play account. On the Champ Train tournament, I'm already at 7K. I went crazy this morning. So, but I'm out of stamina. I have like 200 gems, I think, on the free-to-play Guide Series account. I remember your 2025, 2026 clan. I'm having a blast. It's fun doing it with other people. Yes, that's part of why I do the guides the way that I do. So I know when I make videos, they're super long. There's no editing, but I like that because... Okay, I'm gonna give my like thought process with how I make these videos. This all started. I'll give the whole story. So this all started a long time ago. What was it? 3 years ago? I was dating a girl. Okay, I was dating a girl. She's a doctor, and everything was going pretty good for like a year, a little over a year, and then we ended up breaking up. And I hadn't been in a relationship a long time, and I got so used to being around her. We were together every single day. Either she was at my place or I was at hers, and it messed me up. And during that time, I was like, this sucks. I have to find something to do. So I was playing a game called Epic 7 at the time. I still play it. Not as much as Raid anymore, though. But I was like, I want to make something that nobody else has done. What could I do? The Asian chick? Yeah, she's from Indonesia. But during that time, I was like, what could I do? I have to find something because I am just miserable. I don't know how to, like, be a normal person again because that's always on my mind that I screwed XXX thing up, blah, blah, blah. Now... Epic 7 are hated. I still like Epic 7, but it's just they're just moved to a 9-week update cycle. That's not a good sign. Okay, but from there I was like, I want to find something to do. I want to make something. So I ended up making a new player guide for Epic 7. And with that, I didn't know how I was going to do it. So I just sat down and just recorded everything. You press spreader, yeah, in the first 7 seconds of this new account. I bought the full pack too. I spent $60. But from there, I just recorded everything. I was like, why not just make a long ass video? Because I said, like, while I was thinking about it, I was like, wouldn't it be kind of fun to play along with somebody versus, like, every guide I've ever seen for anything, any game I've ever played, they have, like, the Let's Plays. The Let's Plays aren't really educational. People are just playing and reacting to what's happening in the game. I was like, what if I make it a long thing, but a guide at the same time, where I'm kind of, like, explaining the little bit of knowledge. At Epic 7, I knew everything about that game. Raid, I'm still learning. I mean, I've been playing 2 years. I have a general grasp on things, but... with that, I try to like give little tidbits of information that I can, so at least you're learning about the game along the way. And then I was like, I have to edit a 2-hour-long video, and then I thought about it. I was like, wait, why would I edit it? Because if you're playing along with somebody, you kind of want to see more of their personality or like how they are as a person too. So some people, the people that hate me, those videos are doomed for them. With those people, the guides, the short form guides are definitely their play. They can go in, not have to learn about the person, not care about them, but I don't know. I just like the long form things. It's just worked really well for me too. I guess it's liked by other people. But if I followed along with a guide trying to get into a game, that's what I'd want. The biggest thing is when I'm watching a guide and they cut and go to the next thing, the amount of times I try to do what they say and screw it up and then I realize, oh crap, now I have to go back and do X, Y, Z. I like the like watching them do every single step. And I was like that so you guys don't know, I do all this stuff full time. I've been a full-time quote unquote content creator for 6 years, it's a long time. And with that, when I did work my old jobs, I had like an eye care job where I made eyeglasses, and I had an accounting job that's what I went to school for. But if somebody told me how to do something, I couldn't follow it. I have to see them do it. Like, you could tell me you do this step, this step, this step. I have to see it visually, or it's not getting done. And I brought all of that over as to what I want into like a guide series. Why am I rambling about this now? I completely forgot what started that. Do I like chicken nuggets? Not as much anymore. I went to McDonald's yesterday. Actually, that's what I had for food today, was reheated McDonald's. We're living in poverty right now, I guess. But I had reheated chicken wraps today. The spicy chicken wraps from McDonald's are very good. But what I got yesterday, my order was a 10-piece nugget combo, barbecue sauce, and then large fry. And then I got 2 of the snack wraps that I didn't end up eating last night. But what I'm trying to say with this is the chicken nuggets, I'm not a big fan. I used to love McDonald's chicken nuggets. I just don't anymore. I love the barbecue sauce, but not huge of that. Do you make account reviews? I would like to start doing account reviews. Those of you guys that would be interested in doing account reviews, I would like to do them and make video content. So I'm going to... All right, I need you guys' help. What's up, y'all? By the way, sorry I didn't say hi. You know, if you ever see me streaming, once I get on a tangent, I will talk for 400 hours in a row about nothing. But one of the things I want you guys to do, one is I wouldn't mind doing summon videos. If any of you guys are like big summoners, I would love to summon your accounts. That's probably never going to happen. I've been talking about doing that for years. Two, though, I would like to do account review videos. So go into your account, help you out, point out if you're struggling, point out the things that you could potentially go in and work on, and just tell you where your account is, and make videos over that. That will help the other new players getting into the game have an idea of what they're doing wrong potentially. So those videos I would like to do. And then from the third thing I want to say there is I want to copy other people's ideas. So I want to see what the other raid content creators are doing and do those same videos, but kind of mix them into the guide series in some kind of way. So if you guys have any video suggestions, I need them. I need any and all suggestions that you possibly have. But that account review thing, yes, I would like to start doing that, and I will try to make something within the Discord server for you guys to sign up for it. You joined the Discord? Well, welcome in. Ironically, Sigmund is actually the carry on my account. All my dungeons in Clan Boss, the decreased attack and provoke for waves is really good, not to mention shields and strengthen. Oh, Sigfron's great. I would never say anything bad about him, and especially for a newer player, because it's so easy to build. I mean, whenever you're not building for damage and just bulk and support, that is a fantastic early game character you can get, and there's not a lot of characters that are going to, especially with the shields and strengthen, you can't really get that on others, so it's going to allow you to survive a couple extra waves of Clan Boss, which is nice. Also, oh, by the way, also making a free-to-play account and see you missing on Madame Sarah's pick with reinstalling Game with Link. It's all crazy using it as free hero you get for Arena. I did try to do that. It wouldn't let me do it. I tried to get the... hold on. It's yapping in my ear. I did try to get that, and it said I was not eligible, so I tried. As Madame Sarah's. The reason I didn't really cover it in my guide is because I don't want other people going in and having the same issues I did with getting it to work and being mad and feeling like they missed out. It's also part of why I'm glad I don't get Belor on my free-to-play accounts. I tell you guys all how to do and get Belor. I should probably do the Madame Sarah's thing in my guides too. But I would like for the average player who didn't get any of that stuff, because the welcome gift code never works, man. I have got it to work on one account in my entire history of playing Raid. Okay, but now I go back up. I purchased Predator right at the beginning of the account. This is just a for fun account. I've never played through with Tholin. I used my download link, so I have Narma, and I'm going to get my download characters. I bought Predator because I wanted to play with Predator too. But this is just a for fun account that I can come in, answer you guys' questions about the game, and try to get more video ideas. That's one of the big things. I was like, if I stream today, maybe I can get like a big list of things I can work on after the stream. Do you think Plarium would drop some free champs that's not uncommon common for the new up-and-coming faction? I've been playing for a week, and I'm heavily invested. We'll get some 3 stars for sure, but no, guys, it's Plarium. Plarium likes to make money, and they do a killer job of that. If you guys ever look up how much Raid makes, it's unbelievable. But will they give free characters right away? No, they are going to stick. They'll give a couple decent rares, but by decent I mean like bottom of the barrel decent. They're gonna sell them to us. They're going to be epics. They're going to be a couple void epics from it that are going to be great. And then the legendaries that they're going to release are going to be great, but they're going to be locked behind their legendary. And then over time, they will slowly release characters for that faction. But no, they will not be giving... I do not see us getting any actual strong characters. Too Cool Venom, please do account reviews. I will. Once you guys... Once I sacrifice myself for an account review. With account reviews, there'll be a little thing in Discord. Level 15 to start over again? Yes, we're doing a Tholin Predator account with my download link. So I have Tholin Narma. And I haven't never played through with Tholin, so I want to try it because I know a lot of people are using other people's promos links that aren't mine. So following my guide, I still Narma Twaneric, those two together. Love that. But I just want to be able to make sure I'm giving the proper advice for anyone starting with Tholin, so I wanted to do a Tholin account. But it's not free to play. I'm going to spend on anything that I want to buy along the way. Madame Sarah's link always works for me at player level 3. Yeah, you have to do it right away. That's the thing. I didn't do it right away, and I'm probably too late to do it on this account now. But yeah, the player releasing that, I don't see that. Okay, I'm almost caught up on chat. Not likely. I've been around a couple of new faction releases. Their strategies just overload all the fusion events with champs in the new faction. Yeah, that's what they'll do. But yeah, this is a new account. The guide account, guys, is out of stamina. Okay, I'm farming what I can. Right now it's regenerating stamina. So once it fully regenerates, I'll go back, grind a little bit more on it, and bounce between these accounts. Now, when I stream, maybe tomorrow, do you guys want me to stream the free-to-play guide account and then switch over to this, or should I just only play this account on stream? I would love to get the review. I use your promo link. Deacon Twanerick and Michael destroyed Takeover, made me blast through the game. Yes. So during the Turtle event, if you started back then with that link, getting Deacon was huge. This promo link is technically better, but barely, if even. Like, I don't know. I just like the combination of this promo link with Xeno is kind of the idea of the timing of it. But Narma is so good. The thing is, you have a Lonaril. That's the only difference. Is your Deacon is better than any of the epics on this code, but Narma over what is her name? I just said it. Lonaril is infinitely better. If you had to pick between Tholin or Twanerick as a new player code, which one would you pick? Assuming the referral link I use doesn't include any nukers. I just use my campaign or my starter character. Guys, with the guide series, I'm using Aethel. She's clearing everything just fine. So as a campaign farmer, and then having Giant Slayer on her skill 1, you turn the skill 2 off for clan boss or whatever part 3 dungeon you're fighting. Giant Slayer just goes crazy. So with Fire Knight or whatever, even Dragon, anything, you got to manipulate your skills. Aethel is the higher tier experienced character. Oh crap, I just broke my desk. Character to use, but she's so good. And do you need Tholin? He's nice. He goes fast. That's one of the things. Tholin will get you through the game extremely quick. But do you need him? No. And then Twanerick. Okay, so here's my mindset with it. As somebody who has pulled a lot of duplicate champions within Raid over the period of time I've been playing, the idea of getting a Void Legendary character that I am almost not, like, statistically, I should never pull a duplicate of her. It'd be very, very unlucky to do so. I'm going to pick Twanerick versus Tholin. There's going to be progressive raid ups with Tholin in it. There's going to be all sorts of times at 2x events you can do the raid up summon, you get Tholin. Tholin can be gotten from every other shard, whereas Twanerick can only be gotten from one shard. And Void Legendaries are so rare. So I will always pick Twanerick. Same with Supreme Gallic. I always would pick Supreme Gallic no matter who else, unless they put nude or something on a promo code. But they'd never do that. But yeah, I will always pick Twanerick. And not having Tholin, you will struggle a little bit, but in the long run, you'll be very happy to have Twanerick. And that is my opinion. I love Twanerick. The only reason the Turtle account doesn't use Twanerick is because I got Galathier. I got that Turtle account is unbelievable. But I still started with Twanerick, and I do use her for Hydra. She is on my Hydra team. But the other characters I got on that account are just unbelievable. Okay, after this stage, I need to go out and finish some of those. And if you pulled a dupe, you probably be able to both true. Yeah, if you did get a dupe Twanerick, it's not a bad thing. Somebody did do that, by the way. Whenever you start an account, I am probably going to rip my summons on this account. Whenever we get there, I'll make a video out of it and just talk about my experience playing through with the characters. But somebody, whenever the first day you have 2x Sacred, the second day you have 2x Void, someone ripped a Void and got a dupe Twanerick. That started with my promo link a couple days ago. It was pretty funny. I would like to see both streams. Well, it'll be the same stream, but it'll just be I'll switch the account mid-stream. If you guys ever want to see my main account too, I can close this account and open up the main account to show you guys any of like the things you want to see within that. Okay, so upgrade a rare attack type champion skills. Knock out a bunch of missions real quick. Bang. All right, while I'm doing this, I'm going to fall behind on clicking or reading chat, so I will try to make sure, but if I did miss when I get back what you said, just recomment it and I'll get there. So referral link, slap that in, bang. And fighting class screen it 3 times. Defense. Do I want to set a crazy defense? Not really, but I think you have to set 4 characters there at the start. I didn't start on auto. Damn. Okay. All right, we're good. I'd love to get the reviews. A lot of people that say they've used on like 4-year-old accounts, so my accounts I can do the work. So one of the things, do you guys use real emails? So the only account that I had like a real email on before I learned you could salt, if you guys don't know what I'm talking about, I can explain it later. But before I learned I could salt my emails for my raid accounts, a lot of my raid accounts are just random fake emails. So I think there's maybe something with that. They try to send you an email, and if that email doesn't reach your account or your actual email, it gets like rejected or whatever. That's flagged as not a real email just when they try to email you the promo code for welcome gift. Maybe that's why it doesn't work. That's the only thing I can think of, because the only account it worked on was my main account that is a real email. So if anybody, those of you guys that didn't get the promo code to work, are using a real email, that's just a theory that I haven't really tested yet. Also, Twanrik is a champ that's have multiple of true image builder. Okay, I would like to see both streams. If you had to pick between Tholin or Twanrik as a new player code, which one you pick? Assuming the referral link I use doesn't include any nukers. So that's the thing with the nuking thing I was talking about, though, is your starter champ for getting into the beginning. Oh, I guess I could have quit there. Of Arena, your starter champ will work. You just need to put a little bit more effort in. Like Tholin is just a freebie, go straight to Arena, but that's where Narma, guys. Once you see the power of Narma. I don't know if I ever fully built up on my main account right now. I'll try to get that done for tomorrow so you guys can see her in like the high level dungeons. And it's not even that insane of gear either. Okay, so first thing here, get some crit rate. I don't know Tholin's mastery is, so we're just gonna guess. Does he have any debuffs in his kit? It's probably the defense one, isn't it? I don't know what Tholin does. Unkillable shield, he does not have any, so it's gonna be the second. Let's take some defense. I'm sure that's going to be the tree for him. Stage 1 to a Minotaur. Okay. But I salt my referrals with aliases. Okay, I got one Hotmail and didn't get it on another one. So one account got welcome gift to Madam Sayers, another one didn't get any. Okay, going in. If you pulled a dude, probably wouldn't both player influence friendly clan PvP. Do you plan on hosting tournaments? Oh, hell yeah. I forgot they were going to do that. Oh, that's content. Wait, yeah, I will for sure do that. We can, especially those of you guys that started, like with your new accounts, because I'll be able to play against you with my newer accounts. Guys, I'm playing too many accounts though. I think I have 5 different accounts I currently like log into each day. So, and well, this is the 5th. So I have 5 accounts that I actually play. Luckily, I have the other computer over there to farm my stamina, but probably getting a little too high because it's keeping me from playing any other game. Deacon is crazy. I made him 270 speed in my live arena, silver 2. I never go second. Oh, 270, you'll probably be good all the way up until, because 270 plus speed and print, you'll probably be good up until gold 2 or just climbing regular arena. I mean, there's obviously the teams you got to dodge, but once you get to gold arena, you know what those teams are. Okay, that mission's done. One of each life artifact. Oh, I hate these missions. I forgot this existed. I'm just going to super rate it to try to speed up the process. You spent 3K on the turtle account? Yeah, it's somewhere around $3,000. Breaking down the turtle account spending, 500 on stamina, 2,000 on summons, and then 500 on random passes and other things. Some of it was chickens. But I think I spent around $2,000 on summons because I bought a lot of primals. I bought a lot of voids, shards, and then the primals were worth it though. If you go back to the turtle account, the primals I didn't spend that much on total. I did buy some of every 7 levels of your account, you're offered a sacred pack. With a sacred pack, it's like a really good deal. I think I bought 5 sacred shards for like $20 or something for one of them, which was fantastic. But yeah, I bought all of those packs along the way, but it was somewhere around $3,000. I'm a little over halfway to Searsha, so it might have only been 2,000 something. But how do you log into multiple accounts on one PC? With Plarium, you can just go and add other accounts to your Plarium. So with my Plarium, whenever I click it, I have 5 different accounts to choose from, sometimes even more. And you can't do multiple at the same time. You can only have one account open. That's what you're saying. But I have 2 PCs, so I have 4 monitors in front of me. And my second PC is my old stream PC. I just have it. It has multiple games running on it right now. So you guys don't know I play Epic 7. That's running on it on emulators. And then I have my Turtle account open on Raid. I showed it earlier in the stream. And then on this, since I'm streaming, I just have the one account. Well, actually, I do have Epic 7 open on this computer too. I play a lot of accounts, but again, this is my job, is playing video games, so kind of have to do this. Okay, so we've gotten all of them so far. Oh, that's a video you need to do, how to get Raid Shell Ledgers. I don't even know how to use the helper. I used it for like 2 days? I never use Raid Shell Ledger, RSL helper. I never do it. I only have 5 on, I have 5 on my one PC right now, yeah. And Raid's fun, doing the new accounts. You guys always probably wonder why content creators always just go in. Did I not win one of each? Guys, which one did I miss? Oh no, it's a disaster. I know I got the sword. Did I get them all? Oh, okay, we already did it. Thank goodness. All right, buddy. I already bought packs. Stop throwing them in my face, please. All right, he's a support too. Go ahead and just throw this on him. And rare type with 6 offense artifacts of 8 or higher. So with this, huh? Equip a rare attack type. Idiot. Okay, there we go. I have to level these up though, that's annoying. Okay, you can do multi-box without RSL. Wait, you can do multi-box? How do you do multi-box? Wait, I need that ASAP. I don't think I actually need it. I like going one account at a time, I'll be honest. I like playing the game. I feel like if I got RSL Helper, I'm already the laziest person you guys have ever watched content from. Like I tell you, I've been getting a lot of flack from some of you guys, Reyes especially, but it's like, I'll tell you, I'm gonna do this on this day, and then 3 days later it's finally done, because I always think I can do something way faster than I actually can do it. So I've been getting a lot of flack from a couple of you guys for that, and I apologize, but you will get used to it if you continue to watch me, especially in the other games. Everybody knows that whatever I say is going to take 3 to 4 times as long as it should. I'm running 5 boxes right now without my RSL. How hard is RSL? Oh, new account? Yeah, we did a new account. I'm using Tholin because I've never played through with Tholin. This is a pay-to-win account, though, and I wanted to do Predator, so we bought the Predator pass right away. Read my last. Sorry, Jerem. By the way, Helly's 2 masters for an Armistead clan boss. Can you explain the difference between the 2? Yeah, let me pull it up. 1 second. So there's going to be multiple masteries for every different type of character. It's going to give you different options depending on what your use case for them is going to be, because they kind of have all the potential use cases mapped out for you. But going into Narma, one of the things, I don't know if they've updated her. So you have your standard TV or PvE, then you have Clan Boss 1, Clan Boss 2. So Clan Boss 2, all right, so the first Clan Boss is going to be more for in-game players, whereas the Clan Boss for the right is going to be more for early game players. The support style tree is going to give you more accuracy for those people that do not have the best of gear on her. It helps you reach those thresholds of reaching the accuracy and getting the benefits from the debuffs, whereas whenever you do the second clan boss option, it's going to be for more in-game players with better gear on her that will allow her to kind of get some extra value to where if she gets hit, she doesn't have to survive as much and she can get some counterattacks. I don't know what all they have on here, but if I were to try to set my Narma up for clan boss, I'd be doing the third option for her as a newer player. And then eventually, if you want to, you can reset them and switch over to the higher one, but that's way down the road, and you may never end up doing it. But the third, so it has standard PV, clan boss, do the third option as a newer player. But I don't know, what are all the second options they have for her? They have the defense, and so decreases damage, so it helps her stay alive, 50% chance to remove 1 random buff from this champ. So the second clan boss is more for just general boss battles, yes? Reduce the damage received from specific enemies. So the second clan boss is more about keeping her alive, and the third one is more about getting her more accuracy in case your gear is not good. But both of them, I guess, are kind of to make up the difference in gear. But what are the big ones at the bottom? So she has a counterattack option, which isn't bad. Whenever she gets a counterattack option, you can get your debuff extension from the counterattack, which I don't mind. Has a 20% chance to counterattack when I apply a stun. So that's for other bosses. That's 20% to counterattack an enemy when they apply a stun, debuff on an ally. That's not bad for clan boss either. So I personally would go the third option still, because as a new player, her whole kit revolves around debuffs, and just getting that extra accuracy and from the third tier is going to do more. But the second clan boss option is actually really good. I think that's probably what I have her on for my main account. All right, I'm going to PM you about Rachel Legends Helper and how it can help you without taking away the parts that you like about the game. I mean, I'm down to get it installed. I had it on my old computer, but I just haven't set it up on the new one yet. I think I finished the mission. I did not need to do this one, but well. Bruh, I told you I can get you going on that. I know you did. I know you told me, okay? You told me years ago about RSL Helper. I don't know if it was years, but it was a long time ago. But 2 masters, I got to gold 4. And then next up, I just control alt delete and test player and reopen player, and it will let you pick another account to open. So RSL helper is what allows you to multi-box. Clip another attack type champion with 6 offense artifacts. Brother. Okay. Please tell me I didn't have to level these ones up. Good. Okay. Next one, 4 create artifacts. Shields. Alright. I'm going to create a new account soon, but I have to pick between Narma and Venomage. Do you have a recommendation? Also be picking Twanrik based on your recommendation. You have to pick between Narma and Venomage. Why do you have to pick between the two? My code has both. So if you use my code, you get both of them. But why do you have to pick between Narma and Venomage? Oh, are you guys saying, oh, you just control alt delete, close Plarium, and it leaves your thing open, then you reopen Plarium and open another account, is what you're saying? For some reason, I feel like that's going to explode my PC. Is that wrong? I'm not going to try it on stream, but I am down to try it after stream, for sure. It just closes the game. See, I feel like for me... Wait, you want to close... You want to close the game? I thought when multi-box you meant you had multiple games open. I'm confused here. Oh, the game stays open, so it doesn't close the game. It closes the Plarium player, and then you reopen it. Okay. And that doesn't mess with your computer? I feel like that would like create like memory loss or something to where your computer runs at the speed of a potato. I'm going to use either the old Guardian referral code or the Bullion referral code. One has Narm and the other has Venomage. I'm looking at referral code that includes Deacon Armstrong. Oh, okay. I would do Narm over Venomage. They wouldn't let me get Narma and Deacon. I'm pissed about that. I mean, my code's... I do love my code. It's great. But they wouldn't let me get both. I wanted Narma Deacon. But they told me, somebody else has that code. You can't have that code. Or something like that. I also tried to get Ugo. They wouldn't let me do Ugo either because I think Vulcan had that code and they didn't let. It's annoying, okay? I am the last person to get to pick my promo code, I think. So they let everybody else choose and like, all right, you can have the scraps. Good luck. And you get whatever's left over of your combination of characters. But I do like my promo code and it's been super fun. So I was pissed for you when I saw someone had Deacon in a code. Yeah, it's just. Again, I'm smaller, so I do not get first pick for everything. My main YouTube channel is like 30, almost 40k subs, but I have not been the most active on it lately. So I just have to grow my that channel some more, and maybe they'll like it. This guy had 440 subs. Okay, I'm just suck then. Yeah, they wouldn't give me Annabelle. There's a lot of things, guys. I have. Well, some people were making fun of me too because I had to say I had to fight for Narma. I did. I messaged about Narma the day she got buffed. I was like, "Is there any way I can get an Narma promo code?" And they're like, "No." And then like a week later, they finally came back to me and worked with me to get it. But yeah, I don't know. I don't know why I get like the. Why can't I just go pick my damn promo code? Why can't I say I want this, and this? If other people can have it, why can't I? Frustrating. Bruh, no one has Annabelle. She's in the pool. They won't give it to her. Yeah, I know. They gave me like a list of characters I could pick from, and I would pick my characters for that, and they tell me no. It's like, why'd you put them there? Why is it in my list of characters to pick if I can't pick it? And then somebody else ends up with the promo code right after. It's like whoever does Vulcan's promo codes, he is blessed. He has, I don't know how he does it. He gets literally the best thing every single time, pretty much. And then I ask for anything close to what he has, like, nope. But Vulcan has usually banging promo codes. Mine's close to his. And there was one time they did let me have the same code as him, like 2 months after he had the code, but he always has the best code. I saw Vulcan was giving away the nude account too that he had. He got so lucky on that. You should pick Harrier. Pick Harrier. Who's Harrier? Isn't she a 3-star? I'm trying to think who Harrier is. And she's not in the option, by the way. At least not the one that I saw. There was no option to pick Harrier. Okay. So we're going to go through a short little, like, kind of slow, grindy part here. Ending player via Taskmaster. Okay, so video ideas, though. You guys Vulcan tried to get Deacon in the code too, and they said he was doing too much, did they? So they finally told him no on one. That's crazy. But Vulcan usually, every time I see he has a new promo code, I get so mad. I'm like, why can't I have nice things? I'm also super lazy and don't deserve them, and I am aware of that. And Vulcan is 10 times the size of me, so it makes sense. But it's like, so here's one of the funny things with the whole raid thing with the creators. They give you promo codes. We're all in a thing to where we're like partnership with Plarium, we make videos, blah, blah, blah. But with that, why do they give us different promo codes? We're all supposed to be performing the same goal of getting players into the game. And by giving us different promo codes, especially not letting us pick and giving some creators better ones than others, it's generally always the biggest creators get the best promo codes. What's the point of us then? Like, it doesn't make sense. Just give us the same codes. If you give them the best code, give the smaller guys the same code. Because if you give the big creators the best code, everyone's going to just download through their code. Versus if you have the same code as them, some people would help out the small guys, like potentially. But instead, why would you ever download from... Like, my code's good, don't get me wrong. I like my new code now. But in the past, I had some terrible codes compared to them. But it's like, why did they do that? Why didn't they not just put us all on like an even playing ground where we're all like happy? I just don't get it. Different promo codes would be fine if they let you pick. Hell, if they force you to have at least 2 different champions, priority picks for bigger streamers, I think it would probably be fine. That's basically what they do. They let us have close to the same code, but like one character difference, I think, is kind of what they push for. But that one character being Ugo or something, that's a big change. A trash blue that trolls Ash. Oh, okay. I don't watch a lot of the other creators too much. I do watch I do like Nubkex. I did when I first started, I watched Ash a lot. But then there was a certain point that I got to that Ash was like too advanced for me early on, that I was like, I don't have any of the stuff, and I kind of fell out of watching him. But Ash is awesome. His personality, just like overall mindset, is really good. But then I've been watching Nubkex and I've been watching Boozer a lot. When a total of 3 less supposed from Sphere of Force, why was I doing what I was doing then? Idiot. All right, guys, I wasted a ton of time there. My bad. Ugo is my MVP. Ugo's... I never liked Ugo. I'm going to be honest. He's really good, but I never liked him. Of all the other characters I use, for some reason, I just never wanted to use him. Maybe it was because I was always using Twanric, so it's like skill 2 brew of cleansing, never cared for. And then the decreased defense. Who did I have on my main? I think I just used War Maiden. I don't know. For Hydra, I used Ugo. He was one of my early Hydra characters. But outside of Hydra, everybody loves him. And I guess maybe because he's ugly. He's really good. I just never liked him. Cobb's is out as well. Somehow has 4 epics along with 3 legendaries. Cobb does? That makes sense. Cobb's killing it. But it's still like, why give the biggest people the best codes and still have other people with worse codes? Some of their like marketing decisions blow my mind. But I love Plarium. They're the most generous company. A lot of people say they're super greedy, but in terms of how they treat like the people that they work with, unbelievable. They are the best company I've ever worked for, or like worked with. Wouldn't say I work for them, but the best company I've ever worked with is Plarium. And I've worked with a lot of different game companies. So that's some good news about them, but every time I see anything, it's like, Plarium's so greedy, they're so this, they're so that. It's because they know that spending money on marketing works, yeah. And okay, so I'd assume that their money that they spend on their advertisement, it definitely works because they're killing the game and have been for forever. It's one of the highest, it might be. Behind Genshin Impact and like the MiHoYo games, it's gotta be the highest earning game out there. There can't be another mobile game that's even close. Fate Grand Order, potentially. So MiHoYo games, Fate Grand Order, and then Raid has to be up there within that. Like, they're gotta be top 5. But their advertisement's insane. But with advertisement, isn't that a tax write-off? Can't you write off how much you spend on advertising to like help your taxes? I doubt it matters for them because they're gonna be at the max tax bracket of wherever they're operating from. I live in the United States, so I have a United States tax brain. That's what I went to school and stuff for. But yeah, I'm curious how all that works for them because they definitely get some kind of discounted way or like within the advertisement money they spend. But either way, their advertisement, killer. But still, some of the decisions with the advertising, like the promo code thing, make it make sense. Certain people they sponsor, like, that doesn't make sense at all either. The amount of the big Kraken spin blows everything else out of water because raid doesn't really have a limit. The thing with the Krakens, they're not as much as you would think. Like when you see somebody spent $1 million on raid on their account, I mean, that's huge. But you know how many people come in and spend 30, 40 bucks? Like the average person that plays raid that spends, so you take your free to plays and take your spenders. So it's probably, I don't know, 20% of the people that get into raid, if even that, 15%, end up spending money in the game in some way, whether it's $5 or whatever it is. But then from there, those people that spend at least $5, there's probably like an average spending point per spender of 60 bucks or something. So if you have tens of thousands of people spending 60 bucks, that's a lot of money in comparison to the one person spending a ton. But I guess if you have a ton of Kraken style players, like how many $1 million raid accounts do you think are out there over 7 years? Thousands? I just mean that Hoyo games have a limit for spending. They kind of, yeah, they do. MiHoYo games do. Because whenever you have $100,000 spent on a MiHoYo account, it's like a big deal. Because I remember all the MiHoYo creators like bringing that up. They're like, oh, this $100,000 account has this. So yeah, that is taking that cap away is a huge, huge deal. I'm just gonna go a little bit higher on each of these. I guess to be in business for so long, you need that kind of marketing community. Yeah, it's the funniest thing with any game though. Like you go to Facebook or whatever random social media, Reddit, things like that. Everything with every game is always bitching. Why is that? No one's ever happy with the game that they play, and it confuses the crap out of me. So people go in and they're watching, they'll announce like a fusion character. And then like the first 10 comments in anything I've ever gone to, whether it's Epic 7, whether it's MiHoYo, even games that haven't even come out yet, people are complaining already in the thing. Because there was like the Arknight's Infield beta. But it's just, why is the internet just bitching? It's like, no matter what, I love playing this game. And yes, it has some very scummy, like, marketing strategies, but every gacha game does. So it doesn't even affect me at this point. But it's just, that's all it is. And then the bitching comments are the only ones that get any support. Someone will say, like, I love Raid. This update's great. It's buried so far down below with 10 downvotes. It's so funny how the internet works. I wish I could get my hands on a test account. So do I. I was really hoping I would eventually get a test account, but I don't know. I like the way I have things set up. I'm not asking Plarium for anything. They treat me like I'm wearing a Raid Shadow Legends hoodie. I love Plarium. I will be playing this game for a very long time. Like in Nazarick, we had 6 and 7 figure accounts. So, okay, that's one of the guilds. I was like, wait, what's Nazarick? But that is the, because when you said that, all I thought was Overlord, and then it makes sense that that would be your clan name. The bad thing is I started this account a couple hours ago, getting ready for the stream, so my keeps are on cooldown by 3 hours. Playing has a higher chance of getting them free to stuff than praising. I mean, that's true, but that's one of the things that killed the theory of restart for me, man. Oh my god, every video I tried to post, every stream I tried to do, that is the most complaining I've ever seen. That game was, whew. The game was fun, they just fell off hard. They needed to actually come up with real content for the game that wasn't, I don't know why they released RTA right away. That's a mistake in any video game. Have RTA come out slightly into the game to get people excited, give a release date and say RTA is going to be coming out in 3 months, and have people grinding and hyped for when RTA drops. That is the best play you can do for a game. But the community just killed that game. Oh my god. I quit playing it. Like, I was on a contract for that game and I just couldn't do it. They were paying good too, like very good, and I couldn't do it. The amount of money compared to every single time I did anything for it, all the negativity I had to go through, there's no amount of money worth that. They had like 2 new bosses to one of the game modes. Yeah, that's nothing. They needed to completely rework some of the mechanics within the game. That's what they had to do. They decided not to do it. It is what it is. They never asked for like actual, like, I don't even want to know who they're asking for advice. The people creating, like, they're probably asking, instead of the people who go in hardcore math, try to get like super competitive, instead of asking those players, they're probably asking the content creators that make drama videos over what they should be doing with the game. That's probably their go-to. And the drama videos, the thing that people do not realize is the player base for a game does not know what they want. Okay, they're going to say they want X thing to be easier. If the game devs implemented everything that people commonly bitched about, no one would play the game because it'd be too boring. Because they want everything to be super easy and streamlined, and it will take all of the grind and everything away from all the games. So listening to the community, usually not the greatest idea. Taking tidbits of it and slightly making adjustments to make it better is the idea, but almost every time I've ever seen any people give advice for a game in any kind of comment section, it is way too much and would kill the game in a short period of time. There are, like, one of the biggest things I've been watching is Epic 7. So Epic 7, they took all the grind away from the game. And with taking all the grind away from the game, everyone who starts the game can end up very in-game so quickly, and then they get bored. And taking the grind, which Epic 7's 7 years old, but taking the grind out of a video game that's supposed to be grindy completely kills the point of that game. So, like, Ethereum Restart, that was one of the issues they had. They just made everything take 2 seconds to do. The farming of it was the only thing that took a long time, but other than that, like, getting to, like, the end game where you can get everything, there was no feeling of progression within that. The feeling of progression is why these games are popular. Changing like 70% of units on release and again a few weeks after release is kind of annoying, so I get criticism about that. Oh yeah, they fucked up so many places. I'm not on contract with them anymore. I like the game. I like the idea of the game. It had the potential to be the next like big PvP game, but they just did not. They did not do anything smart, which was really sad to see. I have a question about Live Arena. I'm trying to optimize so I'm winning 5 games and leave all the others leave all others lower my silver to MR. I'm afraid of gold. That's the way to do it. Early on, Live Arena is just hard. So there are bots in Live Arena, I think, to where if you lose 3 games in a row, you get a bot that you should be able to beat easily. But yeah, Live Arena, when you first get into it, they let you join it at level 50. You are not ready for Live Arena at level 50. You're not even close. So that's how Epic 7 does it too. They let you start doing RTA when you're like level 50, I think. And you are not ready for RTA at level 50 in that game. You just go in there and get obliterated by somebody who has spent $1 billion and their account should be like one of the higher ranks. Live Arena bots take so long to go against. They take their entire timer. Yeah, at that point, you got to hope you go first and could just one-shot their team. I played Summoners War. Is that Summoners War? SDGOH for years, and nothing feels fun. It feels pay to play with no satisfaction, just frustration. Yeah. Is that Summoners War? Or what's SWGOH? 2 years to be ready for E7 RTA? No, E7 RTA, you can make an account and be ready for that, and it would take me a month. I think not even that. If I super grinded, those of you guys that don't know, I did a challenge on that game to where I live streamed for it was like 18 hours a day for 5 days, and I reached Masters RTA, and I beat a legend player on that new account. So you can. It's just the biggest thing with Epic 7. There's not a huge spending gap. The only thing is there's a speed gap, but you can play around that. And depends on the current meta, but at the time, it was, what was it, a year ago? 2 years ago is when I did that. Oh, Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes. See, I was thinking Summoners War SW. But Epic 7, you can get into it really quick, but if you don't like RTA, there's nothing to do on that game. Whereas with Raid, there's a million different PvE dungeons to try to work yourself up to. And that's why I got addicted to this game over E7, because I've been playing Epic 7 since the game came out, 7 years. And in the last 3 years, there has been nothing. I feel like there has been nothing. And it's so sad, because that was my favorite game for a long time. The game's so amazing, and to get into it as a new player, it's a super fun experience. But as a long-time player, it's like, how do you not add anything? The thing with Raid is they're not scared. They're going to do whatever the hell they want, and it's going to work. Epic 7, whenever these games came out at the exact same time, Raid had the Raid had the Soul Stone update to where when you get the souls for characters, you get the extra abilities and you get extra stats. That was an update that around the same time, Epic 7 had something called Awakening Potential they tried to release. With the Awakening Potential, for one, they did it wrong. They could have did it differently, but it added a lot more like another grindy layer to the game, which was fantastic. But there's a couple bad mechanics in that. People bitched about it, and instead of fixing the things that people did on your characters, so they can release even harder content. There hasn't been harder content of Epic 7 in 3 years, but Raid just goes in and nails it every time. Like, the Altar of Souls, yes, it's a pay-to-win style of content, but it's keeping the game alive. And sometimes you need those super grindy pay-to-win style things, and all it's going to do is separate the super spenders from the non-spenders, but it gives the average player base something to do. We need something to do. Why is that so bad? 9 days in, download a Raid because Predator Collab been fun? Hell yeah. I bought Predator on this account, so we can chill together for streams and play through this account. Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes. I don't even know if I've heard of that, to be honest. Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes. Also, Raid doesn't give you the perfect solution for all PvE content. You still have to work through that and have there things like Arbiter and Lydia to get you through your progression. Yeah, but that's something to work toward too. That is, guys, one of the greatest things that Raid does that nobody really, I don't think, hypes up enough is you have these free champions that are so good. The free champions in the other games, they either give them to you instantly, so it doesn't even feel good to get them. It's not locked behind like hard progression missions. Arbiter's annoying. Like you can get her in, what is it, 40 days if you super grind, but the average player gets her in like 6 months. But she's so good. And she's Void too, which is insane. And then Lydia. Do I have Faction Wars? I don't have Faction Wars, but Lydia's so good too. And that's like a long-term project to grind toward to get something cool out of it. And no game does that anymore. Everything, they give you everything for free right away, which is super depressing. I don't know. I'm hyping up Raid a lot, and that's just actually how I feel about the game lately. I've been so addicted to this ever since the Turtle account I did, that series. I'm just like, this is the best game out there right now. I wish I would have became a Raid YouTuber way earlier when I actually had a chance to do something within the game. Okay, so I'm doing exactly the steps of the guide. I'm just not talking about it along the way. If you guys haven't noticed, I did all of the keep missions up a little bit. I'm just gonna take the pot. Okay, so from here, what was the next mission? It's still earn the arm pieces, yeah. So I just have to earn arm pieces here. And you can get mythicals for free. Yeah, the rarest characters in the game you get for free, which, okay, so the main game I come from, again, Epic 7. So with Epic 7, the thing that separates Raid from all these other games is that when you do summons on any game, MiHoYo games, Epic 7, every game but Summoner's War, basically. Summoner's War is the only exception that I can think of off the top of my head. When you summon on a banner, once you do so many summons, you're guaranteed getting that character. And then everybody always has every character. And for PvP games, that does kind of make sense if you're trying to make it a like an even playing field. But with Raid, they don't care. They're not giving you any guaranteed characters. So the occasional 100 summon Void Legendary you can get, the different events you can do guaranteed. But outside of that, when there is no banner for a character you're going to guaranteed get. And that makes it to where when you randomly pull the Newt on your account, or for me it was a Thorian Wallmaster, completely changed everything. When you pull one of those top tier legendaries just randomly, it feels so good, but it also makes it to where everybody's account's different. You're not playing the exact same game that everybody else is playing, which feels good. You have like a unique account. So that is one big thing no one talks about with Raid that is bad, but also is part of the reason it feels so good to play. But you need duplicates in SSR and Genshin. You don't need duplicates there. I never went for dupes in those games. I quit because of Armons and it took almost a year and a half to get over it, and now I'm back at it. Armons is bad. Did you not get him? Did you not do the fusion? If I skipped a fusion or something, then I'd be probably pretty salty. Like if I was playing when Newt was released and I missed Newt, I'd be pretty sad. Been out since 2014. Now it takes $300 for characters and locks characters behind years of farming and RNG. I don't mind the locking characters behind years of farming and RNG. Maybe not the RNG part, but the years of farming, I like that. Like that gives me a reason to continue to play each game, because especially if it's a game you can do a lot of the progression. Like Raid's just log in. Literally just log in, hit clan boss, log out. And as long as you're doing that, you're making really good progression. You watch Game Leap like Rouse? What do you mean you watch Game Leap? HSR new in-game is almost impossible without duplicates. Okay, Star Rail, really? That game was so easy for all of the game that I played it. Did it actually get that hard, or is it... That seems very weird. I guess maybe like the harder... I don't know. I haven't played Star Rail in 2 years, probably. So I am not sure. What I had to do, stage 3, yeah. I do want to try Star Rail again. Oh, that's one thing, guys. I'm going to be... I wish I already had it up, but I am going to be making a general, like, Gacha Games channel. So with that, it's going to be a whole separate channel from my Raid channel and my, like, Epic 7 / whatever my main channel is at this point. But it's going to be just a general Gacha Game channel where I'm going to be covering basically every new game that comes out. And I'm going to start doing... So it's going to be part of, like, this organization I'm in that's actually part of what, like, my Raid thing's through. And with that, I'm going to be doing like upcoming Gacha game videos with actual editing and stuff like that. It's a cool project. I'm excited to start. But once that's up, if you guys have like suggestions for games for me to try out, I will try them. And then I'll play it for a day or a week or whatever and give my opinion on it. See if I end up liking it and I'm going to keep playing it long term or not. Because right now I really don't. I have Epic 7 and this. That's the only 2 games I'm consistently playing. All right, so I need 2 + 8 artifacts now. So with this, I'm just gonna go ahead and put this other gear on because it's just gonna be better. Sure. Do we want crit on our Narma? Or should I put this on my Predator? Predator's on flat attack. It's kind of manipulate or mess around with gear a little bit here. What is this? Yeah, flat attack. I don't really want this piece, but I'm going to save it just in case I get one of the legendary rework pieces. So I am going to put these on him. Then I have to put one of the other pieces on. So what was the best of all those that I had? Because I don't want to put this. I guess I could do the boots. What are these boots? This has crit rate. This doesn't. So I'm going to go ahead and equip this here. I'm going without speed main stat boots. That's just how it's going to have to be. Or no speed main stat boot. Throw that on her. Then that's flat defense. I mean, that's fine for now. Okay, and then the arm piece. Well, it's flat defense. Flat defense is going to be better than a 3-star HP. But then 3-star HP, I get what, an extra? No, we just do this. That's fine. Okay, everything +8. Oh, but I do not blame you for quitting over Armons. To be fair, even if the champions farmable rares are worth using for a while if all else fails, yeah, no, the raid is the way they have it set up is very good, okay? All of the extra farmable characters, they're not bad. The 3-star rares, and I mean, even having some of the 2-star, oh my god. That was so loud. Even having some of the 2-star characters that are in the game, like Arminger, that's pretty good too. I might be talking too loud, actually. I might need to quiet down because I did move my mattress out of my room. So, I wonder if I'm talking too loud because I either heard a door slam and it like shook my whole apartment. Is Narma better in Twaneric? I would not. I don't know. Depends on for what, but I would say Twaneric's better if you had to pick one or the other. But I went with Tholin instead. So there isn't a promo code for Narma. You either have to get Tholin or Twaneric. Basically, you don't have another option. I don't think. I'm interested in Godsmith for a future game to look into. Godsmith or Godforge? I think you're thinking of Godforge. If you're thinking of Godforge, I will not be playing that, I don't think. I don't think I'm like a lot. Oh, hey, that went both in speed. That kind of makes up for it being a HP boot. I don't think I'm really allowed to play Godforge technically. So I doubt I get into it, but it just looks like raid. It'll just be a fresh raid, which isn't the worst thing, but okay, that mission's done. 20 classic arena fights. That's the team. Let's go. Okay. Watch Game League Gracos on the book income video for free to play. Issa Mola kind of spoiled us. Oh, Issa Mola is very good. The book income for raid is very hard, but over time you'll get everything you need. On the book income, I think the only other gacha game I played was Star Wars GOH. It's not bad, but definitely doesn't compare to raid. I played since launch, and Anomaly Arbitration is really hard. I don't even know what that is. I've been out of Honkai Star Rail for so long. Watch the beginner guides for a gacha game. YouTuber pulls out a spreadsheet. It's hella intimidating. Yes, it is. The thing is, most people that play games are casual gamers, and I think that's what most people that make like guide style videos miss. Like when people go into a game, they don't want to min-max. Like some do, but it's a very small amount. The average person getting into a game, they just want to game. It's maybe game with their friends too, but they don't want to go in. They want to be efficient, but they don't care about spending. Like for example, you can farm your 2-star fodder characters. You can do on 12-3, you can go in, do super raids for one, and then take it off and do non-super raids for the next fight. I don't care that much. I'll be a little inefficient along the way, and that's just the kind of like video game player I am. I'm not trying to all the time I would spend trying to min-max my account as someone like I'm older. I'm 31 years old, going on 32. I'm like, No, not that close to 32. But from there, I'd rather take the time that I would take trying to min-max my account and just spend some real money to do what I was going to be min-maxing for anyway, instead of trying to be free to play. And I know that's not an option for everyone, but for me, I just don't have the free time. Like my time, if I have time for anything, it needs to be making content, spending time with friends, or making more content of some kind, or playing games to get ready to make more content, researching what games are coming out. Like I need to be spending every second I can trying to like get ahead. And I just do not have the ability. Even before that though, I was the same way when I worked my old jobs. If I wanted something in a video game, I was going to do that. Could you cover Dragon Age or Silent Gods in the future? I could. If it's something you guys all played, I would try it out on that's the other channel if I made the other channel. If you're older, I'm ancient, oh boy. I'm getting older compared to like the average. So like my average audience for my other YouTube is I think 24 to 26. So compared to all of them, I'm older. I think Raid, that's one thing with Raid is it does have an older demographic, like probably average, what do I want to upgrade here? Tholin probably, upgrade the boots. It probably has in the mid 30s would be the average. So there's some 40 and 50 year olds playing this game. That's a cool thing about Raid. Is it's not a game that you can open in public and be embarrassed that you're playing it, which is most of the anime style games with how they design their characters. Would you 6-star Xenomorph or Predator first? Probably, I don't know. I need to read all of Predator, but probably would do Xeno first. But for Arena, it just depends. So both are decent Arena. Getting the true fear out of Xenomorph is pretty good. That's a hard question. Give me a little bit before I give an answer on that, because I need to research. By research, I need to go read what Alien does. I know what Predator does. Oh, guys, my duty can't stop creating pay-to-win accounts. Hey, I wanted to try an account with Predator and Tholin, okay? I've never played through with Tholin. I'm using my download link still. It's got my Narma and Venomage and Lightsworn and all that. But this one, I'm not buying summons, okay? The Turtle account was a unique experience. This one, I've already got I'll get the 2 characters from the event, and I don't have to spend as much money. But the $3,000 Ninja Turtles account, that's not happening again, because I do not have $3,000 to spend. One of the reasons I did that, if you guys don't know, with the US tax system, you're in income brackets. So with the income bracket, I looked at what I had made for the year, and I am allowed to claim, oh, my cat's here for this talk, buddy. With that, I am able to claim money that I spend on games on my taxes, because I mean, it's a business expense. I'm spending money on the game to make content, right? So whether it's on stream, whether it's making video, as long as I'm spending to create content, I'm able to claim that. But if I go buy like Call of Duty or a Nintendo Switch, if I'm not using that, I can't claim that. But if I did stream some Switch games, I could claim it. But with that, I had to spend a little bit more money for the year, because depending on how much money you make, if you spend appropriately, you can lower yourself into the lower tax bracket below that. So that is part of why I spent so much on that Turtle account, is because I had to spend to try to lower my tax bracket by the end of the year, so that, because the difference is an 8% difference in taxes. So that is a lot. And it's more than the $3,000 spending on that account. So that is why I went so crazy on that account. Okay. And that's a US tax. So you guys in different countries, it's going to be different probably. I'm sure it's somewhat relatively the same, but that was the idea behind. If you guys see me wailing on a game, it's probably because something like that is coming up that I'm trying to balance out. Because now, should I have spent it? Probably not. I didn't really get anything from it. I mean, I got some content and fun out of it, but I think it did overall save me a little bit of money. Tax bracket worked a little differently, but since you're writing off, it doesn't matter either way. Well, I mean, I guess. I mean, how does it not work? I said it depends on your income, and you can offset your income by claiming things on your taxes. So that's what I'm trying to do, is lower my tax bracket with that, because it's not going to go off my earned income. It goes off your total, whatever I'm trying to say. Either way, I've already done it before in the past, and that's what I had to do this year. Guys, see the premise for this account? It's just playing for fun, and those of you guys that are getting into the game, I just want to be streaming so you guys can ask me questions, I can answer it. I think my favorite part of Raid, outside of the start, where you guys have a certain amount of resources, you can log in for maybe 2 hours a day, it's free to play, so have fun with it. Oh, yeah, easily 2 hours. If you're doing Doom Tower and trying to make different teams, the biggest thing is researching. Researching different things you can do. to beat next thing. So like creating different projects to work on. That's one of the things that is really good with Raid. But yeah, so Dragon Air Silent God, I did have a sponsorship for that. This was like 3 or 4 years ago, whenever it first came out. It was like right close to the release of that game. I tried it. I don't remember anything about it whatsoever. So Xenomorph has a free 5-star soul. Xenomorph's very good. Xeno first 6-star for sure. Okay, there you go. Xeno first 6-star. I have not fully read what Predator does, so I can't give full advice on that. But you just claim Xenomorph, congrats. He's gonna be super fun on the well, just with this account too, I guess. Once I get him, just having Narma plus Venom Mage plus him is gonna be a super fun combination for any kind of content. Your total income isn't taxed at the new bracket, only the income within the brackets. So under 30K is taxed at 15, between 30 and 70. Yeah, but that's the idea. Your total income isn't taxed at the new tax bracket, only the income within the brackets. Yeah, so that's what I'm saying. If I didn't spend and reduce my income, I would be at the other tax bracket. Your cat's just chilling back there. It's just, he comes and hangs out. So that makes sense, right? So if I made, say, $200,000 and the tax bracket's at 190, if I'm able to claim $10,000 or $30,000 to lower myself into that 24% versus 32%, that's the idea of trying to spend, or that's why people make donations and stuff too, is to try to lower. Would donations affect that? I don't know if the donations affect it, but for total income, I believe what I do expect it, right? I don't know. It's kind of late here, so my brain is kind of turning off at this point, so I apologize. Either way, I'm pretty sure, yeah, donations do. Well, donations you can write off against your taxes, but I don't know if that would offset your, so I run a business. Okay, I'll leave it to my tax guy. I know you can write it off, but I'll leave it to my tax guy. He's guiding me, and I trust that things are going right. Okay, so claim all this. Now I need 10% boots. The real talk is how we should be talking about is how to evade taxes entirely. We need to come up with a strategy to make sure we could never get caught in doing so. And I asked the premise for this account is just Predator only, pay to win acts. So yeah, I'm just buying Predator. I might buy some stamina packs, but this is literally just playing through with Tholin, trying out Predator, seeing if we like him. And so that way, because I've been getting asked questions about, would you buy Predator? How would you do this? How would you do that? I wanted to have all the options I didn't have on the free-to-play account. So, and I like doing these. The pay-to-win accounts for events, like when there's an event that's giving you a free character, I didn't get the piece I needed there. When there's an event that's giving you a character for X amount of dollars that you can buy and have fun with as a content creator especially, and I can just sit here and yap with you guys and play with something cool, I'm doing that for sure. I'm buying it every time. So I did with the Ninja Turtles account. The nice thing with this one is it only cost me $60, whereas the Ninja Turtle account was, that was an investment. That was not, when's a new free-to-play vid drop, by the way? I just released one today. Well, I released 2 videos today, but one of them was the free-to-play account. It was the guide series, part 5 of the guide. It's up today. I don't have thumbnails on it. My thumbnail guy is, he doesn't know when I'm going to be uploading the videos. I'm trying to get them out as fast as I can to you guys. That's one thing is I have editors to edit my content, but if I sent it into them, especially hour-long videos, for one, they're going to hate me. 2, who knows when it'd come out. So that's why I just upload it and don't get them involved, and then they can add the thumbnail after. You see Hector's Kit of E7? No, not yet. I do need to check that out. That's on the list of stuff to do today. So that's one of the things is my agent manager is he gave me like a little Google spreadsheet that I have to go in and update what I'm doing each day. Because I've been very, you're watching part 4, well, part 5's out. But yeah, oh, there's our attack percent. So I've been a little non-productive, so he's being 2026 guide. Oh, it's full. Dude, look at all these. We've got 4 of these, and then there's some that aren't part of this guide. That's funny. That's really funny. This one I made 26 DG is the only one that doesn't really fit in here, but okay. We're gonna just go. I'm just gonna join a random clan. Oh, yeah, that's fine. Just get the mission done. I'll join one of them earlier. I can make room in 4. Now you're good. I'm gonna try to get this one in the same as my other one. To be fair, to free to play and spending money on Raid is a whole different experience too. Like I watch Ash and Boozer too. It feels like different game between the 2 of them. The thing is, Boozer account is so stacked. Does he really seem like free to play at this point anymore? Upgrade 2 more artifacts. That's the thing with Boozer is his account's so old that when I see it, I'm just like, oh, he's super in game. Because once you reach a certain point in any kind of gacha game, the only difference you'll see in the spending, probably, well, Raid especially, is going to be the different amount of mythicals you have. Can you make a new account on PC and get the rewards? Yeah, you can. Yeah, that's what I did today. I made a new account on PC, and with if you want to, if you click through with my download link, the thing is, if you already have it installed, just uninstall Plarium and then click the link, reinstall it. I think you can sign out too, but I always just uninstall. Then I've never had problems doing that. Evan, which starter code do you use? Because Tholin or Kale are great for campaign. If you're going to follow my guide, I do not use Tholin. I'm taking Tawanrik and I'm using Narma. And campaign, Aethel, why does everybody not like Aethel in campaign? As long as you get your Aethel stats to a good point, she works fantastic. But, like, she's about the same as Kale. She's a little bit worse than Kale. But better in some scenarios too, because she can give herself attack buff. But the only problem with Aethel is her AI is a potato. Okay, that's the only issue I have. If her AI wasn't potato, she'd be great. Because the issue is, I talked about it in one of the videos, or thing is a part 5 guide today. When you have all 4 enemies, after you use your skill 2, if you don't kill all 4 enemies, and you can use your skill 3 and get back to your skill 2, she'll just try to S1 each different character and not heal at all. Like, she's on lifesteal set and she won't get any healing out of it. That's the only thing I don't like about Aethel. But otherwise, she's just as good or better than Kale. And once you get the extra damage on her to where she does one-shot the waves, she's just as good. And like, she cycles back to her AoE skill faster than Kale does. All the stars basically the same. Dude, the Aethel on Giant Slayer, when you get the run with her, when she's hitting and gets all 3 procs from Giant Slayer, holy crap. It's pretty good. It's like in Clan Boss right now, whenever she does her triple hit and I see 80,000, 80,000, 80,000 and like, what is it, Brutal? It's pretty funny. I definitely like Aethel and I see why the hype behind her, because the weekend goes pretty hard too. Okay, so from here, should I buy another gear pack? No more spending money. Upgrade a champion to rank 4. Okay, send her to rank 3. Donations are basically like either this money goes to government or a charity of my choice, or either go to charity of my choice. Okay. Well, yeah. So it's like donating to a church and stuff. Okay, got one more book here. And then I got to upgrade the rank. Do I have chickens? I mean, I could just feast Aethel right now. Is that dumb? That's probably dumb. I could have just feasted her right at the beginning, though. How bad would that have been? Because if I use the feast on her, I'm going to unlock all the chickens from the past faster. If you're a spender, would you feast right away? I almost would. Because what the pass is, once you do the feast, you're going to be able to get rank 6 ascension. No do feaster. I shouldn't have used the 3 chickens, is what I think I would feast her right away. You would feast right away just to get into, because you're going to get your chickens from this. So you get another 6-star here, and then I get another 6. Oh, I already bought all this. How many 5-star chickens do you get from this pass? You get 2? How many 5-star chickens do I have? 3? And then I get 1 from the promo. Oh, guys, is a Hunt and Raid promo code still active? Will it be active tomorrow when I want to enter it? Because that is the second. I'm going to try welcome gift, but hey, nice live stream. Hey, what's up? 2xxp. I feasted Tholin. The thing is, I think I should be able to. So I have 3 5-star chickens. I'm going to be getting 1 from the promo code tomorrow. And then from there, though, from the apprentice pass, I'm going to be getting. What's the last reward? If I can make it to 18, I'm getting. So I should have three 5-stars in a very short amount of time. And the 3 5-stars are going to be, I guess it's Aethel, so I should have saved those 3-star chickens. So Aethel, I kind of want a 6-star Narma before Predator, but 6-star Predator sounds fun. Should I get Pred? That's up to you. Let's read what Pred does. All right, let's back up a sec, because I have not even read what his skills do. I didn't bother. At the start of each round, put his perfect veil on him. For this champion takes a turn, initial 50% chance to evade an enemy skill and all company effects. So the initial chance reduces 0 after his chance first round in a turn. First reduces 0 after first turn in a round. So you want him to be the slowest? How do rounds get calculated? Huh? Am I dumb? You want him to be the slowest character, right? So that he goes last each round? Or how does a round get determined? This is a raid mechanic I have not. I'm actually curious. So you'd want to be slow, correct? Do you have a better drop rate for 3-star characters on harder difficulties? I'm not sure if you do or not, but it's always worth farming the higher difficulties because you're able to get the better, you just get better EXP back for both your account and your characters, and you get better gear. Give me 1 second. I am very curious here. Okay, well, either way, I think it's going to be build him slow. So when the champion kills an enemy, grants this champion a 20% chance to evade enemy and accompanying effects. Okay, the skill. Where's the counterattack thing? Doesn't he counter? Am I dumb? Attacks before attacking places 100 gaze for 1 turn. This debuff cannot be resisted. This attack kills an enemy, places block revive debuff on the target. This attack does not kill an enemy, places perfect veil buff on the champ for 2 turns. Fills the turn rate 50%. Okay, turn cycling. Attacks enemy 2 times after initially select target. This is a lot to read. Second hit, the damage received by initially selective enemy will be increased by 50%. Each subsequent enemy hit following the initial hit will receive 15% bonus damage up to 75. I don't know if I want to 6-star him that early. I think my first 6 stars is probably Aethel, Tholin, and then Narma. When he evade, he counters, I think. Where does that come from? Where does the counter come from? There's something I'm missing? That's what I thought too, but it might be from his blessings or masteries. Skill 1. Passive. Oh, passive effect. When it's oh, okay. It's why does he have a passive effect not in his passive? Why do they do this? This is the whole theory restart nonsense again. Why is there a passive effect in his skill 1 and not linked to his passive effect? Huh? Why? Why do they do this? Okay, I don't understand it, but it is what it is. Mention HSR again with the big 4.0 update is most likely delayed since they have to change the theme of it to something else than Japan due to some issues. Oh boy. Did not say anything about that. I'd say it worth I do free to play. Also making a new account today. I got Kale 2 5-star using 3 chickens. 2 Skull Sworn for 4-star chickens. Skull Sworn's really good. Why'd you get rid of her? Skull Sworn. Oh, I'm thinking Skull Crown or Crown, whatever. I'm gonna try to hit 6 tomorrow. It works good. He's awesome. He has high base health, high build, high crit and damage. Yeah. I'm already starting on. I mean, I'm gonna have to do crit rate for it first, but for right now, I mean, he's gonna be good for arena. I just don't know how good he's gonna be in other content. His reviews, arena, obviously the highest. He's pretty high in everything. I mean, I guess he's just. I mean, he's self-sustaining, high health. He's gonna stay alive. So overall, he's just gonna be good. I don't know. I don't know if I want a 6-star because if I'm gonna use the feast, I need to use it like early. On Aethel. And I'm going to save more chickens that way. Using, whenever you have a feast, using them on a lower tier character is always best. Now I have to level her up to level 40 before I use the feast. Right? So I wasted so much. Do I do it? I think I'm going to do it. Let's go ahead and do it because then I'll unlock the other stuff faster. And if I have to, I'll buy another pack with chickens. That's fine. I'm starting the game right now. What would you advise? I have a whole guide series you can go check out on my channel. Also, if any of you guys haven't liked the stream, I usually never ask for this, but if you guys haven't liked the stream or are not subscribed, if you're willing to do so, that does help me out a lot. Okay. I'm gonna send her one more time. I want to get all the missions done I possibly can early. Okay. So from here, I go claim all the stuff. I'll turn my face cam back on in a second. But why other big CCs been even for Deacon Armstrong, is he just a bridge? So Deacon is a speed lead. So with his aura, you get a speed lead character early in the game, and having a speed lead character early is really big, to say the least. It makes it to where you are going to be faster in arena. So looking at this, I'm getting all promotion things for Tholin. Oh wait, this is so good mixed with Tholin. Buying this pass, if you get Tholin, $15. Oh, wait, that's sick. Because now you can just ascend a Tholin. Instead of working on your rector, just take all those potions into him. Pretty nice. Okay, I get it. I have to sit here for 10 minutes before I can click on anything. Annoying. Oh, yep, level 10. Here we go. Is the new promo code very good? The new download link that I have, I think it's awesome. Having Narma, oh, finally it's done. How can I? Oh my god, I can send him already. Wait, that's nice. Oh man, this is fun. Okay, going back to Sender, we can. Does the Desert Creep promo code expire anytime soon? I don't know. It was supposed to expire like 4 months ago and it's still going, so not sure. Okay, so what are the other missions I can get to? What are the other Prince challenges I can do? Level 12 artifacts, level 50, level 60. So if I use the big potion thing on her, wait, if I use the big potion thing on her, I can knock out 2 more of those. Let's just do it. I mean, why not? Use the mega barrel on her. Okay, that gives me 2 more. What level does that get me to? Because I'm just curious what we can get to day 1. Because if I can get to that second lifesteal set early, that's going to be really nice. So, Aethel skill enhancements. Do I have any? I should, right? Yeah, we have 4. Heard there was a new winter code. Yeah, the winter code, I made a video on it earlier. It's on the channel. If any of you guys, I did upload 2 videos today. Okay, so I can claim this. And here, passes, Prince Pass, claim. We're at 14. Daily challenges are all done. So 14 costs 20 per, and once I upgrade artifacts, I can get 1 more level. That puts me at 15. So yeah, buying the, can I buy all 6? Dude, it was 10 levels earlier for the same price. So no matter what, how many days do I have to play to get the final chickens? I had 2 of the 5-star chickens, and then doing 2 of these puts me up a level and a half. So then tomorrow's login, I will only get to this. Oh, that sucks. All right, we probably will end up buying that because I don't want to wait. But for right now, let's go ahead and actually progress a little bit further. Okay, challenges, bang, bang. So how does Tholin perform as a just general farmer? I claim this, thank you. All right, what was the next mission? Ice Golem peak 3 times or higher, okay. I can catch up on chat now, sorry. That was a lot of clicking to do. Okay, you're staying up for the event that's in like 2 hours. Oh shoot, that event. Will that event, do I have that event on this account? Oh no, I wasted so many resources. More tax write-offs. I don't think I need to spend any more. The problem is once you spend so much, if you're not actually going to lower your tax bracket through your purchases, I'm basically just getting a 30% discount on any packs I buy in the game. So when you write off, it just offsets your income. So if I spend $100, I claim $100 against my income and it lowers it. So I still, if I wouldn't have spent that money, I would still have $100 or well, $70 is the idea. But instead, if I buy a pack, it's just, with buying packs as a creator, you're just getting a 30% discount. Referral link didn't work for me, GG's. Why did the referral link not work? Are you on your phone? With the referral link, you want to do it on PC, if you can. And you need to uninstall Plarium from your PC and then download it. And if you think it didn't work today when I downloaded it, it took like 5 minutes for my promo code characters to come in the mail. You try it on PC, give it a minute. Okay, I tried it earlier today too, and it was super slow. I went and did the next mission of campaign, and then it popped in. So don't, just because it doesn't pop up right away, give it a minute. Because I thought the same thing today. I thought it wasn't going to work, and then that's this account right here because I made it before I started stream. And somebody told me that the promo link didn't work as well, so I went and tested it. I was like, oh crap, it is broken. But it's just slow for some reason today. Yeah, just give it, go do it the first couple stages with just your Aethel or whoever you started with if you're playing through with my guide, and it will give you the rewards for it. It's only $10. He's not bad, but at 50 he struggles on some levels on Brutal because of his affinity. He'll be level 60. It still feels better to use Kale and 12-3 Brutal. Well, you won't use, if you're using Tholin, you're going to be farming 12-6 instead of 12-3. With Tholin, if you're farming 12-3 with Tholin, you're cooking yourself because he has element disadvantage against every single enemy. So you farm 12-6 instead. And before you're going to be campaign farming, you want to be 6-star anyway. That's even on your Kale or Aethel. You're trying to go into campaign farm with Kale 12-3. It's not really. 1 of each speed artifact. I guess we've already beat this, so we can throw in some level ups. Okay. All right, if I missed anything in chat, just re-comment it. I'm sorry. I was lucky the Bellower code came. I hope it works on this account. I've never gotten it to work before, besides my main account, and I was like level 50. I used the welcome gift promo code like 3 months into the game, and it worked on my main account. That was a year and a half ago. But every new account since then, I can never get it to work. True, I just got to Brutal earlier today and my killed a level 50. I still got to get him to 60 and get through the Brutal now. Yep. Is this the account you're using for the guide now? No. The guide account still, guys, the guide account, I finished my second 6-star and I'm out of stamina. So I have to play the guide account when it allows me to play it because it's a free to play account. So that's what this account is. It just gives me something extra to do and play along with you guys and farm. And that way, if you guys have questions, you can ask me but I wanted to spend money on this account. That's one big problem I have with gacha games is I get a kick out of starting a gacha game and spending a lot of money and feeling overpowered. It's just a mental thing for me. I also love the casino. I love gambling. I have the Saris account is extremely buggy. Yeah, the Saris download link is I couldn't get it to work on my other account, so I gave up. Yeah, this is a pay to win series. Yeah, this is just a series I'll just play this account and hopefully I got a helmet. I wasn't paying attention. I know I got the shield there. But this is just a fun account to where I can try out Tholin because I've never used him. I've know of him. I've fought against a lot of them because his promo code's been out a long time. I just like Tuanaric way more than Tholin, so I always say Tuanaric. And then Predator was here, so I want to try Predator and see if I like him. Because the big thing is people getting the raid, they ask me a lot of questions. And if I don't have the experience with X thing like Predator, like they're asking, should I buy Predator? Is it worth it for a new player? Or if I do buy Predator, how should I build him? Things like that. I want to be able to answer those questions. That was part of today. I got multiple of those questions over the last few days that didn't have the immediate answer to, which felt bad. If I'm gonna do a bunch of guides and stuff for raid, I need to make sure I know as much as possible and preferably through my own experience and not just watching someone else is taking their advice. I like giving things that I figure out myself. I could just go watch that's one thing with raid. If you want to become a raid YouTuber, you just go look at every other player or every other raid creator's guides or videos and just copy them. That's all you have to do. You just listen to what they say. You could just not even play the game, just make videos off what they say and probably do okay. Because there are so many guide things up for this game. Everyone makes the same videos too. How to 6-star. How to make the fastest 6-star. They just recycle these. If you go through any raid creators channels, it's a 3-month cycle of repeating the exact same video. Every 3 months, it's the exact same batch. And I've never seen another game like that. I don't know why raid has that same cycle, just because they're trying to cycle out new players so much and get people into the game. But that's every raid creator. Just go and look through 3 months. 3 months ago, they will have the exact same videos they're uploading today. Unless it's like a news video. And there's nothing wrong with that. I'm not judging. That's just how this game works with content creation. What's the main difference between masteries for defense or support? So defense is, okay, so coming in, support is going to be for like healers and characters that are going to be giving different buffs or debuffs. So support is going to be buffs and debuffs. Defense will go on characters that, I don't know, it kind of depends on the character. It depends on the skill kit. With defense and support, it's hard to really describe, but with defense, you get a lot of like counter-attacking things within this to give you more attacks, whereas support is more for like the buffs and debuffs that are coming in, and heals, you get more heals, you get like buff extensions, you get extra turn meter when buffs go away that you cast or debuffs go away that you cast. So this is for characters that are putting buffs and debuffs. Defense is for like your general damage dealers, I would say. I don't know, defense is the least used mastery, but there are some characters that the defense tier is super good on. So that's a hard one to like quick explain. But hold on, I want to keep progressing. Stage 2 Minotaur. Go through, bang. I guess throw in a mage in now. Hello all, what's up, Soul Divide? Welcome out. I think it's more because some people don't go back to watch older videos a lot of times, so it keeps fresh for new players. Yeah, and it's a good thing. Trust me, with all the new things that people are coming out with, like the videos, I'm not dissing or saying anything bad about the creators. It works, obviously. And I guess keeping it fresh like that is a really good thing. But it makes sense. that's something I never made those kind of videos, and I should, because they do well. Like what I should do from here is have the long form guide videos, but then I should make a little playlist of all the other videos. Like only if they need accuracy, depends on champ. Really, yeah, accuracy will usually end up being right side. You don't use right side for healers generally. You will end up using the defense tier instead. So like even when your healers heal, like you wouldn't take the bonus heals from the third tier. You would take the second tier, the defense tier instead. I still have 1500 energy to get through because I've been doing challenges. Happy to finally get through it all. Have you been doing the dungeon challenges, or not dungeon, the artifact challenges? Because you can get a lot of stamina stamina from that. The problem is when I do the artifact challenges, I end up spending more stamina than it gives back every single time. So I'm like traumatized by them, I guess is the way to say it. Wonder if Predator should be defense or support route for masteries? Probably defense. Almost definitely defense for Predator, I'd say. Do you guys agree? I mean, if you pull up Hell Hades, I'm actually curious what they have. I'm going to assume he has defense on there. Predator. What did they have him at? I'm just going to do another level of this while I'm looking this up. I meant to click masteries. Okay, with the masteries they have for general PvE, they're using support, and no, they're using support for both. Okay, never mind. So for him, they're doing support for both different ones. For the PvE masteries, for PvP masteries, so they are using defense for PvP. That makes sense. So it just is going to come down to where you're using them at. And remember, you get one free mastery reset. So early game, you could be using for PvE. And as you get further, you can reset them and build them as a nuker for PvP. Okay. I guess I could have showed that on screen, my bad. I went through it with you. I was not thinking. I'm already level 20. Let's green. Slam through these. But thanks for hanging out with me today, guys. I don't know why I don't stream raid more. It's fun. I guess it's fun when I make a new account, but then once it gets to like the grindy portions, it gets a little bit stale. So it's all going to be about yapping and hoping you guys could kind of carry the conversation for me. We just have to find other things that are going on in the game to talk about, which means I should probably, maybe for streams for raid, I could play like my main accounts and just do quick daily stuff on them, like hit clan boss, knock out like maybe Doom Tower or whatever that day, see what tournaments are going on, and then switch over to my side accounts. Because I would really like to get in a habit of like everyday stream raid for like an hour, or at least an hour to 2 hours, on top of like and then the biggest thing, I need to get back into streaming on my main YouTube channel. The biggest reason I haven't been streaming on, because I just don't want to play E7 right now. I'm waiting. I am playing E7, and I'm getting ready to do like a new PvP series on it with a free-to-play account that I've been grinding for a little bit. But outside of that, my main account is so far gone. Like I tried to like get back in and get everything fixed up, and it's like a 2-month adventure to get that account back to where I want it to be. But for Epic 7, I do have the other series planned, so hopefully I get videos restarted on that, and that'll make me start streaming more on all my other. But it's good to see you too, Chris. Sorry I didn't recognize your name right away on YouTube. That is, I don't know why. It just didn't register it was you until like 5 minutes later. I have around 25 accounts. I get around 45 to 60 and then get bored. Yeah, new accounts in raid is the most fun thing you could do. Because it reaches a certain point in the game where you're just grinding, and it feels good because you will make progression, but it's nothing like the beginning progression of raid. Tholin's fun, I gotta say. Arena goes zoom. Okay, I keep hearing thumping, and I'm really worried that me talking is louder than I think, and it's like my neighbors smacking the door. Because what is today? Today's Thursday. Man, I might need to stream like more during the daytime then, or watch their yearly videos on meta champions. I already know what the hardest thing for me in this game is figuring out what characters to invest in and who not to. Yeah. And that is something that takes a very long time to learn. I wonder if it's because I moved my mattress, because it does feel like more echoey in here. I need to get some more like furniture set up in here, or things to like block sound. You missed the double Tholin fun? Nah, I don't need double Tholin. It sounds hilarious, but I don't need that. This is the first time I've ever used Tholin. I've never taken him before. I always take Twanrik. And I always would take Twanrik if I was playing like seriously. The clan bots are so cool. I was disappointed that there wasn't many long form testing videos for Chimera when it was released. One of the sickest boss designs. With Raid, the thing is, Chimera is more for in-game players, and any in-game player, they kind of have everything solved, so they just kind of threw in whatever that's the best team immediately. And when Chimera first came out, it was bugged. There were people hitting it for like 150 billion damage or whatever. So the release of Chimera was kind of a disaster for them, I think. It was just probably hard to make content on that. That's just my guess with it, but should I use accounts using my referral link? Using your one? No. The problem with using your own referral link is you're not getting any benefit from it. You're not getting any of the like additional characters. So like with your referral link, you have to play the other accounts to really high levels. I've tried it in the past and I gave up. I think I got each account to level 30 because you can do that in a day, and I was playing like 2 accounts at once. But just know doing your own referral. And if you're free to play and trying to like really min-max, yes, it can be good. But my God, is it a pain. So that's up to you. I personally did not have it in me to do. I would always, if I'm going to play Raid and try to have fun with it, I would always end up taking somebody's promo code. So whether it's mine with Narma and whatever, or go to Cobb and you get Tholin, and you can use different promo codes depending on how you want to go. So if you want to do a Monkey King promo code, Monkey King's a great start, but compared to Tholin and Twanrik, I would not take Monkey King anymore. That's actually who I started with, was Sun Wukong. Sun Wukong was my first legendary I used a promo code for. And having a speed lead early in the game, fantastic. Should I build Aethor on my main team as Pred? Should I build Aothor? Or what's Aothor? My main team is Pred, Kale, and since I'm kind of new, Alien and Tagore, so I just need a solid 5th. Vergus would add survivability, so for your damage you have Predator and Kale. Kale's going to have some poisons, but are you asking Aethel? I would probably do Vergus over Aethel because that's going to give you more survivability. The thing is, guys, again, we have a Discord channel. If any of you guys are not in that Discord channel already, there's a link in every single video in the description. And we have a help channel in there. We have the Raid General channel. You just talk in there, whether it's about Raid or whatever. It also has other games in the Discord. You have to scroll down to get to Raid section. But, I mean, there's like still 17,000 people in my Discord. It's huge. But there's a Raid help channel too, where you can post pictures of your account and get help there. And again, one of the things I am going to be trying to do is get set up to where I can do account reviews for you guys, because I would like to make videos over that. What's my favorite Raid moment that was in-game content that's not a shard pull or character chase? My favorite moment is pulling Lazarius on my 4th ever Primal Shard when I started Raid with my actual, what is my main account right now. So I tried to Raid a bunch of times, but once I actually stuck to account, it was getting Lazarius. For I don't know. I mean, everything kind of for me revolves around getting X cool character and running with it. The turtle event was my favorite event, but I also pulled all the turtles and both April and Shredder. So that's a hard one for me, actually. I wouldn't know a non-summon event besides the turtle event or Raid moment. You did not get his 5-star soul, sadly. For Mikey, yeah, not getting his 5-star soul is brutal. It adds the accuracy. And what's the 5th? Is his 5th crit damage? Or his 5th res? I don't remember. But the biggest thing is it adds the higher chance of placing Brimstone. 2026 wish list, get nude on my main account. That's like all I've really wanted. Get nude on my main account, and then if I decide to spend more money next year on Primal Shards, I didn't. Guys, you have to, The reason I didn't, but you guys know if you've been watching me over the years, every single Primal Shard Sun event, I usually spend like $500 minimum. And this most recent one a couple days ago, I didn't buy a single Primal pack. The reason for that is because I spent so much on the Turtle account before that, but I did good. I didn't spend money. That's a pretty big deal, right? Should I make accounts using referral link? I'm also so cool. Pretty sure I caught up on everything. All right, so video ideas. The video ideas I have that I'll probably work on when I wake up in the morning is going to be 10 things I wish I knew when starting Raid. Okay, that's just a fun video and lets me yap for a little bit about like the things I like in Raid and things that I don't like and kind of touch up on certain things. So 10 things I wish I knew when starting Raid. And then second video I'm going to be working on is a new player gearing video, just going over gear, because guys, so many people, they just see the 5-star gear and it'll be like res, and they'll level it up and put it on their Tholin or whatever their damage dealer is, and they're like, why is my damage dealer struggling? So I've got to try to make a video dumbing down gear to the dumbest level possible, because those people, I mean, they probably never played a gacha game with the gearing system before. So trying to make that like easily digestible for like the average person trying to get into a game like this that's never done so. So beginner's trap, I'll type that down, expand on that. So beginner traps you can fall into, the idea there. I don't mind that, it's not bad. Beginner traps. The upgrade affinity bonus level 2 is gonna kill me. Are you using my download link? My download link arena is hard, okay? Gotta go. All right, Jerome, have a good rest of your day. But guys, is hard, okay? That is the hardest part of my download link, and we will set up a arena team. If you're on getting to, I think it's part 6 of the guide, we're setting up our arena team within that. And it's still not gonna be the best, but it will be much better than what we're trying to deal with right now. Why did I not 3-star this? I have a character die here? I'm gonna go back and 3-star this. Beginner trap is level 50 syndrome, just having a lot of 50s and never taking them to 6 stars. That's not really a trap though, that's just the basic game. You just kind of fall into that anyway, don't you? I feel like you're gonna reach a point, because everybody, when you start Raid, you're gonna be cranking through the Arbiter missions. And yeah, you're using my link, yeah, it's hard. So the best thing you can do is refresh, see if there's any easy teams at the top or anybody that has like a single character defense, look at the power of the teams, and that's the best thing you can do. You got to use the refresh option a lot and try to balance doing that with going and getting your different characters you need to fuse your, how do you say his name? Justicar? I always call him Judiciar for some reason, but it's like Justicar or something. But yeah, trying to fuse them. Like the thing beginner thinks ideal, but for long-term progression isn't worth it. Okay. I have it on the list. If I can come up with enough for a video within that, I do like the idea. Don't fall into these traps with a bunch of, because all of these videos I'm gonna be making, I'll be sending to like the editing team to do. So it'll have like professional thumbnail, professional editing on all those, instead of like my guide videos are just me yapping for an hour with no editing. The funniest thing when I'm recording the guide videos, we watched a video today, I think I burped in it. Like I had to burp and I like tried to quietly do it and I like went silent for 3 seconds. But if I went in and edited all of those, it would take so long, and you guys are waiting for the videos. So that's why I just kind of just hope I do it right in the first take. So I just yap for 40 minutes, repeat myself about 900 times on certain topics, and that's about it. Spreading books, racing resources typically for long-term invested player. Okay. I like the idea. I think I can come up with something. With your current account, would the arena team be Predator, Tholin? If you can get Madame Saris, do that. Otherwise, I'm going to just get a War Maiden, and then I don't have any kind of counter Reynas boosters or pushback characters, I don't think. What are your speed lead options as a free-to-play player if you're not getting one from your promo link? Hey, Didi, if I don't get Donnie, is running Raph, Mikey, and Leo? Oh, yes, yes. If you have 3 of the turtles, you are chilling. So if you didn't get Donnie, you're still... The only bad thing is you're losing out on survivability, so you're going to be needing to use Raph, Mikey, Leo, and 2 supports. Preferably a Reviver and then like something that's giving defense buff and cleanses. So you need some kind of cleanse as well within that. So it just depends on what your support options are. Hopefully you have Twaneric. If you do not have Twaneric, you can start at a different time. it'll be a little bit harder. I don't know who I would say. Just you'd have to like give me a list of who you have. But yeah, using 3 turtles, your damage is going to be incredible for anything. Donnie might be... Leo's the best turtle. Leo's damage is absurd. Donnie's the second best turtle. Mikey's the third. Rafa's the fourth. Raphael, for me, Raphael is key because I need his combo readiness pushes with my Androck to get like the team that I have set up for beating everything. Is Androck, the mythical character that whenever you deal a crit, you're getting 5% counter readiness boost. The reason Raphael is so important for me to use is because when he crits, he's giving himself turn meter to push himself up to get more turns to boost all the other turtles. So Raph is really important for my team that I use with it, but otherwise he's not as good. But Donnie is missing. Donnie is brutal, and you can never get him again. That's the most brutal part about the turtle event. What area is Warmane in? Chapter 9. It's the chapter after this one. It's in the Deadlands, I believe. Notice there's someone in 26 Guide 4 clan with 2 mythicals. That might be me. Why is it thumping so much? Is that people's car door closing? Or is it my neighbors slamming stuff? Or have I just never noticed this before? I'm so confused because it is 11 p.m. I had it happen in my room today too. Like my whole apartment shook. I'm very confused right now. I keep feeling like my screen just shook. 2 mythicals, person spent some money. Hey, I got 2 mythicals in a single 10 pull on non-raid up on my turtle account. I got Androck and Galathir in a single 10 pull. It was sick. So they could have only spent $100. You never know. They could have spent $10 and got 2 mythicals and 2 pulls. Warmane is on Deadlands. Deadlands, not, yeah. And she's fine. Yeah, and the cool part about Warmane, you only need to boost her level 50. And that's Warmaiden is usually the solution. Again, like they said, if you don't have Ugo, you go Warmaiden, or even Madame Sears. Madame Sears works for AoE decreased defense if you can get her through the Boozer link thing, but I wasn't able to on the free to play. And it's always best for me to anything that has a chance of not working for players, me not doing it, because then people going through the guide, if they can't get to work for them, they're going to get discouraged and want to quit the game. So, damn, I caught you live for the first time. Nice. What's up, Anthony? Welcome out. They have Gallius and Toshiro. Gallius is so cool. That's Chicken Man. Toshiro's super good. What code did you use for this account? Venomage? I use mine. So my promo code, I used my download link. So I have Narma, I have Venomage, but I'm going through, instead of getting Twaneric with the promo code, I used Tholin. I used Tholin's Demon Slayer promo code. Yeah, Ugo, yeah. So you don't have to worry about farming Warmaiden. So should I use Ugo over Warmaiden? Yeah. I think Ugo's base speed is lower, though. I'm not sure. Guys, what's Warmaiden? Did anybody know Warmaiden speed versus Ugo's? Because the whole idea with Warmaiden is you want her to go first before your damage dealer. So yeah, I picked Tholin. I'll be able to follow along. Exactly. Nice. So with this one, though, wait, I bought Predator Pass, though. This is a pay-to-win, just fun account that I'm doing. The guide series is free to play, and I am not using Tholin for that. But using Tholin. Oh, you got Pred too? Okay, yeah, you can kind of play along with me then. There are a lot of people that spend money in Raid, and I always do free-to-play guides. I should definitely like hit more on. Is Raid lore any good? Pfft, I don't know. You think I read? If I wanted to read, I'd go read a book, okay? I do not read. Is it good? They also announced 3 sets for E7. Wait, they announced 3 new sets for E7? I did not see that. I haven't seen any of the update news that came out, so I do need to catch up on that. I'm getting ready to start a new guide series for E7. I'm just waiting until closer to the end of the year and until I get like this Raid stuff more situated, because Raid is taking up all my time. Raid lore is a meme, is it? Yeah, I didn't figure it has a whole lot of lore. I mean, there's probably some cool stuff maybe in there, but you got Tholin and Desert Queen. Okay. 1 increased HP and resets cooldowns at the start of battle. Resets cooldowns at the start of battle. How does that work? I'll read into it and see what all is going on there. Because the Riposte set and the other set they released was pointless. Riposte is kind of cool. So Dark Corvus buff. It's the start of battle. It resets all cooldowns. So, or I don't know. I need to go read it. Oh, good to know before I did some reading. Yeah, I don't. Guys, I don't read video games. So one of the big things with the other game I play, Epic 7, it supposedly has a super good story, and there's so much story in the game. I have played hundreds of accounts of E7, never read a single one. Never read it. I don't think I've even read a single. I did a subathon on Twitch, where one time I had to, we had like a wheel, and if the wheel spun and landed on certain thing, I had to do it. One of them was I had to voice act a story. It's the only one I have ever done. I think there were 2 different stories. I had to like read everything. It's the stupidest thing ever. It was really funny. But I was so like worried about trying to do the different voices for the different characters that I don't remember what the story was. I have no idea. I will, if I'm playing a video game, I'm not reading it. I'm not doing it for the story. I'm doing it for the mechanics of the game. You're the only new player friendly guide. All the other guides are like, do this, then this. Yeah. They try to cover like the first month of playing in a single video. That's one of the things I've seen. That's for all games. Almost everyone who makes guides on any video game, they try to encompass as much information as they can in a short time, which is overloading and pushes a lot of players away from wanting to try whatever it is you're trying to show off. Whereas doing a slower version step-by-step thing, it's more accessible. It makes it to where you're not overwhelmed. Because like when I first started Raid, I'm gonna say this, Ash is fantastic. He's super good creator, always like, for one, he's always giving back, doing like different donation things, helping the community out in different ways, which is super cool. He always finds causes. He does a lot of awesome things. I think he's one of the best, if not the best, raid creator out there. But when I started playing, I watched his Raid Shadow Legends new player guide. It was like a 15-minute thing, and within the first like 15 minutes, he was talking about like faction wars and like deep into the game and like Doom Tower and all that stuff. And I was like, I've been playing for 2 weeks. I have no idea what you're talking about. I am so lost right now. Like, why do I need to know about this? I don't even know the basics of the game yet. And that was what like kind of pushed me into like just breaking it down and doing it super slow. But yeah, Ash's guides they're good. They give you the information. All the information in them is good, but it's a lot to try to digest at the very beginning. I will say I was overwhelmed, but I get overwhelmed easy. There's like no raid lore content creators, unfortunately. That might be a good thing. Actually, somebody talked to me about doing that, I think. There was somebody that talked about doing raid lore as their YouTube, like one of the people. Who was it? I don't remember, actually. It was somebody that I like worked with for a different project, was talking about like getting into it. But again, I don't know anything about raid lore. I don't know if you can even make a thing over that. Okay. I don't know what chapter I'm even in at this point. So 3 new sets, so I'm kind of excited to go look at all that. I do like how your guides give more of a step-by-step. Definitely helps me out trying to relearn the game. I always knew to get to start at 60, and then after I get lost and be guessing, yeah. And the problem is where I'm at now with the guides is everyone's account's gonna be different because people are gonna play at different paces. So there's gonna be some people that in order to get to part 5 of the guide where I'm at right now, they are gonna take a month to get there. Because it's a 6-starring your second champ. A lot of players do not have the time to sit and constantly refresh their gems and the stamina. So that's where from part 6 on, that's what I struggled last time making the 2025 guide, is how do I make a guide that encompasses all types of players? And that's what I'm working on right now. I can DM you a screenshot of 3 sets you want. I'm gonna go through and read all the stuff. I have it's all in Discord in the news channel, but thank you. That's what, I'll probably do that before I go to bed tonight. Just check all that out and try to get caught up. Okay, so when I'm making the new channel, here's another thing I want you guys' help with. I'm going to be making a whole new channel encompassing all games. So I have my Raid Shadow Legends channel, my other channel. If you guys, I talked about this earlier, but I'm making a whole new, just general, I guess it's mostly going to be mobile gaming channel, but with a focus on gacha games. Yeah, with focus on gacha games, is I guess how to say it. But what all like videos and things can I do for that? I have a big list I've already started working on. And I'm super excited to do this. This is going to allow me to go play like a Genshin MiHoYo style game for a little bit. And even if the video doesn't go well, it'll kind of be good for my mental just to try out different things versus only playing Raid and E7. I can cover infield. Yes, infield. So all new games I'm going to cover. But I'm talking, what I'm trying to bring up is like old games. Old games that'd be worth going in. And even if it's just a week, trying it out for a week, how much fun would I have and how much of the game would I get to experience in a short period. Because like the thing with E7 is you can experience the whole game in a, you can probably get through the entire story and everything in a 5-day, sit down, 10-hour day grind. But didn't get into the current beta. I was supposed to get into the beta, but I never got the code. I had a sponsor on Twitch to do it, and that's part of why I didn't stream, because I wanted to do that. Why are you using Predator lead over Tholin? Doesn't Tholin get 35% damage boost? It's 35% attack boost. So what the reason I'm using Predator is for the HP, so my characters survive. But as you see, Tholin's getting mollywopped here, so the biggest thing at the beginning of the game, it's not about the damage that you do, especially going through campaign. It's about surviving through campaign without losing a character. So HP lead generally is going to be more effective than attack lead for just general campaign clearing. But once you're to a point where you know you can survive, then switching to damage makes sense. Oh, look, another raid creator doing a new account only to drop it. Never get on again. It's all the same with you dorks. Holy shit, you're right. I'm gonna stop this account today, and I'm never gonna play it again. Crazy that I want to just goof around for 5 minutes. What should I do with my day tomorrow, Samurai? That's a good question. You seem to know exactly how I should spend my time. What should I do tomorrow? What should I have for breakfast? That would be a good to help me out. A good middle ground between a whale and free to play someone like Cobb. Cobb is great. Cobb is potentially the best raid creator. I love Ash. I mean Nubkex, he's funny. I like him. Boozer, probably the best free to play go to, but he's like more focused in game stuff now. It's for Boozer's like the person who it's like your retirement home. Once you play raid for so long and you stop like spending a lot of money, you kind of like fall into his videos because he gives you the news that you need. He's like, you're like, how can I do this on a budget? That's where I like Boozer a lot. But Cobb is just grinding, guys. Cobb makes what, like 80 videos a month? It's absurd. He does a decent job addressing new players a lot of the time. Yeah, Cobb is probably the best, like, just general YouTuber that covers like everything. When I first played, I was lost. I remember quitting because I didn't know what I was doing, but now I'm trying again with your guide. It's much more fun. Okay, so I'm not even gonna go into it. I won't give him the attention. Move on. When I first played, I was lost. I remember quitting because I didn't know what I was doing, but now I'm trying again with your guide. It's so much more fun. Well, I'm glad it's helping. Found raid through Old Guardian. What's Old Guardian? Is that the RuneScape thing? Or what? I know somebody said RuneScape. Is there a website I can go to see what gear and stuff should be putting in characters? Hell Hades has that. It has like the preferred stats. So you can go there and it'll say crit rate, crit damage, accuracy, and you can just go to Hell Hades. It's not just for masteries. You can see, if you click the gear tab, it'll give you an idea of what, it'll tell you the sets too, but don't worry about the sets early game. You can't achieve that, but just look at the stats that it's talking about. And the biggest thing for new players, Deity's Predator, lead arena only. Oh, is it? Oh, it sure is. Guys, I didn't read Predator. I don't know what he does until I started this account, okay? I've been grinding the free-to-play account. I have no idea. It is arena only, my bad. That's too funny. Alright, well, if you have an HP lead, generally I would prefer to put the HP lead going through campaign over the attack lead so I can survive, but now it makes sense what you're saying. Thank you. Thank you for bringing that up. Thank you. I didn't know what he did. I hadn't read his kit because I didn't plan on buying him, or if I did buy him, I was going to do it at the end of the pass. You hate Tholin in arena or what? Oh, it's an old raid YouTube. Okay. Yeah, see, guys, I've only been playing raid for 2 years. I don't know a lot of the old information or like old content creators, anything like that. People who stepped away from the community. I don't know the raid community lore. That is something I know what's happened the last like 3 years probably. Because I did follow raid a little bit even before I like really started grinding it. Am I on the last campaign? No, I'm one off. Anything for you guys? It's huge help? No problem. That's why I do it. Guys, the biggest thing with the guides, the idea with it, let me know if this is kind of how you feel. It's playing along with someone. Does it feel like when you're playing through, you're like kind of playing with, not a friend, but it's like, I don't know, it's like you're experiencing the game with somebody else. Does it kind of give that feel to it? Because that's the whole like idea of what I've tried to do, is make it to where you're not playing game alone. Because for me, one of the things I realized when I was like 25 years old is playing video games by myself sucks. It is not fun anymore. Going and trying to play Call of Duty or Apex, I'm just sitting in a lobby by myself. I do not enjoy it. So for me, it's like a step-by-step guide I can follow along with, like a raid guide coach. The thing is, I'm not the best coach out there, but the idea of it is just to make it more enjoyable. Like learn a little bit and not play the game by yourself. But I don't know, that's probably not something you think about when you're watching it, is that. But Daenerys, what's up? Welcome out. think it's Dan Reese, but sorry if I said your name wrong. Tholin Predator Arena, I hate them. I do too. That's part of why I made this account. After grinding the free-to-play and getting bullied by all the 6-star Predators on level 10 accounts, because they just leveled up, they got good gear on their instinct set, and their Predators just souls my team at level, I'm like level 30, whatever. I was like, I want to experience this. Which units do or don't need books to be usable? For a video idea? You are my Nintendo power. I bought a Nintendo Switch too, have barely played it, unfortunately. It does help for some of the early game hills people hit. It makes it a lot easier to figure out. For a new player, yeah. Ooh. Okay, my desk has these little things at the bottom. So I got like a standing desk, which I need to reset up. But with that, it has these little like things I keep taking out. I've lost all of them. I keep playing with them the whole stream. I've just been messing with them. I'm gonna be trying to find all of them and put it back together by the end of the stream. Oh, after the stream, I planned on moving my setup too, because I have a room specifically for work. And that's it. With this, I need to move. I have four monitors and 2 computers, and I have it like in an L shape right now, but it's like a terrible L shape. I hate how it's laid out. So I'm gonna put both of them against the wall. So after, probably gonna do it tomorrow morning because I don't want to wake everybody up. But I have to move 2 desks and 2 computers and reset them all back up, all against the wall. I am not looking forward to that. That's part of why I'm streaming today, because I'm trying to procrastinate doing that. Did you ever have the old books from? Oh yeah. Okay, I know what you're talking about. Yeah, the Nintendo Power. Yeah. No, I remember those. Yeah. I just didn't. It did not. When I heard Nintendo Power, I thought Switch 2. A Summer's War series. I'd be down. I'd be down to try Summer's War. Really agree on playing games alone. I think social aspect to raid is a big component to keep me in. Yes. That is any game I play. And that's why I like streams. Like, I go to Twitch so often for when I try different games, because it's just fun. When you have any interest in life and you find anyone else that has that same interest and you hear them talk about it, life is so much more enjoyable. I used to play a game called Monster Hunter. I still play it, but every Monster Hunter that came out, that was like my childhood game. I played on the Nintendo DS, I played on PlayStation Portable. I actually imported a Japanese version of one of the games that only came out in Japan and played it on my PlayStation Portable. And that's my favorite. That's one of my favorite game series of all time. With that, I loved it so much, but there wasn't anyone that played it. I played it by myself at home all the time. Then I started working and I got into podcasts. There was a podcast called it was just a Monster Hunter podcast at the time, just 4 goofballs playing Monster Hunter together and yapping. I wasn't even watching them play Monster Hunter. I just listened to them talk about that. And whenever you find people, going back to what I was trying to say, when you find people that have the same interests as you, it makes it to where almost everything they end up talking about, you're just like, okay, I'm cool with this. And finding like the podcast now was great. Did I grab Madame Sarah's? I guess I try after this. Is it too late? I tried to get it on the free-to-play account and I couldn't. But and that made me not even want to try on this one. What's the main way to attain legendary books? They're going to be from events, and the main way is clan boss. Getting the highest 2 tiers of clan boss is where most of your books and summons, everything to boost up your account pretty much comes from clan boss in terms of non-gear and non-relics. But for books and your summons, what I'm trying to say, those are even Brutal. Brutal does, I actually got decent rewards from Brutal today on my Turtle account. I've watched Monster Hunter series. Monster Hunter is such a good game. Okay, sorry. Still going. I'm farming the boots, chest, and gloves for speed. Yeah, and just know you can take 4-star gear from that. You don't have to have 5-star gear, because you're probably going to come back and farm that more in the future. But the idea with doing that is just so one is trying to teach you about proper sets. That's why I didn't farm it too much in the video. I just showed you what to farm and what to aim for and put on different things. But you will. Oh god, he's going to die. Tholin's dead. For sure, right here. Yeah, but he's dead. Tough. Ah, okay, that sucks. Did you grab the Monster Hunter champs on your main? No, I wasn't playing Raid yet at the time. Okay, so do I go... I guess I send Tholin. I'll just ascend Tholin to 3-star, and that should solve the issue. Because I do have to... When you 6-star your champ, you have to do it when the mission starts for that one. But I think that'll be my 3rd 6-star. I don't know if the other one's retroactive. Do I have to wait to 6-star both characters when part 3 of the Arbiter mission starts? Or not? Anybody know? With part 3 of the Arbiter missions, it has the ones for promoting 6 stars. And I know the first one isn't retroactive, but I don't know if the second one is or not. Solo Predator on levels Tholin does. I mean, this will work fine. I just have to ascend him. I'll go through some of the missions and go out and ascend him. If anything, I'll bring Tholin at level 16. She won't die. I'll just switch it out for a run or two. Boylan explains it the best how to do it for how to do the Madame Sarah's promo code. The only way I can get Madame Sarah's and Bellar was using the emulator. Sucks. PC did not work for me either. Ooh, I've never thought about doing that. Logging into the account on my phone and trying the welcome gift promo code. Not a bad idea. But I did try from my phone for the Madame Sarah's and it did not work. IDK, if the Hell Hades free-to-play challenge is going to be a thing, but I feel like you'd be a good time with it. I almost did it last year, but they make it to where you can't use your download links. So I didn't do it. With the Hell Hades free-to-play the free-to-play challenge, you can't use like promo links for it. So like any creator links you're not allowed to do. Then Hell Hades would probably be full-time Godforge. Yeah, they'll probably do it this year just to build up a bunch of hype for their new game, is my guess with that. But yeah, the reason I didn't do it last year is because I couldn't use my promo link for it. I was like, I don't really want to make an account without my promo link. And especially, I don't know. Maybe this year I do it, we'll see. But yeah, sadly, my main account, I started Raid probably a year. It's probably about a year after the Monster Hunter. How long ago was Monster Hunter? I would guess it's like 3 years ago. Or 2. How long have I been playing Raid on my main account? A year and a, maybe it's only a year and a half. Yeah, I guess I've only, my main account for Raid is like a year and 6 months old or something. I'm getting cooked. Jeez. God, Predator so strong. Wait, that's so funny. His gear's +8. Oh, I love this. Okay, hold on. It's so funny. I was expecting to lose this, and Predator just goes in mollywops. Is there a Monster Hunter? Yeah, there's actually going to be a new Monster Hunter mobile game later next year, I believe. There's already one, but it's like a Pokemon Go Monster Hunter, I think. But the new one, I don't know what it's going to be. I had to make a new account, but I got the link to work. Hell yeah. Okay, with that, mine. Did it take a while for it to pop up? It's like Pokemon, right? You have to go around. Yeah, it's Monster Hunter Go or something like that. Not my ideal Monster Hunter. Double Tholin! Oh, it's so funny. I'm going to 3-star ascend all of my my Tholin and my Predator. Are you going to stream then load up the Predator event in a few hours? So what's a Predator event? I haven't looked at it yet. It's probably what's the Predator event? Anybody know? Complete events. Oh, it's that. Oh, nice. I can do this. I was thinking this was a not a path. I was thinking it was the other type of event. Okay, I know what a path event is. I'm an idiot. But yeah, I guess I'm gonna play this account a little off stream while I'm like doing other things. I'll be grinding it as long as the free to play guide account's out of resources. But I guess the Predator Pass or the Predator Path being here, that's big because going through this, you're gonna get 2. Wait, does it have a 2-star soul from Predator in here? When I was reading it, I thought it said only 4 and 5-star souls for it. How do you go about getting more stars for your characters, Vonsky? Are you watching my guide series? If you go through my guide series, it'll take you every single step of the way. How are you going to gear your pred? I mean, whenever you buy Predator, you're going to get the basic gear. And for right now, I'm on Current Rate Gauntlets. I have a defense chest, which isn't ideal, and I currently have HP boots on him. And then just these pieces. But I will show once I get further like what my actual gear on him will be. For right now, I don't have any gear, so I don't really have a choice as to how I gear my characters, unfortunately. But from here, what's the next mission? Oh, I'm still in the arena battles. I got too excited about Predator popping off in one fight. I quit. There are a lot of games coming out next year for mobile. Like I will be, or they're not all mobile games, but like the gacha game type games there's a lot. There's a lot of like open world type gacha games too, so next year is going to be a crazy busy year for me. And the thing with this month is technically my year started in December, because like any money I make in December, I don't get paid till January, so my 2025 year is over. So everything I do this month is for 2026. So that's one thing that's like messing with me mentally, is that I'm in my new year now. I need to actually sit down and start. Oh, he actually injures too? Is it Predator injuring? It's gotta be Predator injuring. Nice. I didn't know he had that in his kit. Are you gonna play Anada? I don't know. Anada looked weird. It looked like Grand Theft Auto, but gacha. Like, am I gonna enjoy that? It sounds like an insane time sink. What are the important stats on Predator? Attack, crit? No, you actually want HP. HP and crit. So he's an HP. So anytime you look at a character, I'll just show this off real quick because it might help other people too. You can look at, like, for example, Aethel. She's an attack-based character, whereas this is going to be an HP-based character. And then you're going to have a support-based character. HP-based characters are going to be HP-based damage. So if you go over to the skills, you can look and it'll say at the bottom, damage based on HP. So anytime you see damage based on HP for a damage dealer, I'm going to make a video specifically over this. You're going to be wanting to build crit, because whenever you crit, you get a damage multiplier. Versus if you went HP arms, yes, you'll get some damage out of it, but critting is always better than going for just flat HP if you're going to be building for damage. Then from there, since it's damage based on HP, you'd prefer to have an HP-based chest. That will give you the most damage out of them. But for me, I didn't have one. I just had the defense. So that's what I went with. Then almost all damage dealers generally are speed main stat boots. There's a couple exceptions, like examples I can think of. Predator, probably you can go HP boots and be fine because of his passive ability with the evasion. You want him to probably go last if I'm reading this right. And then there's like Hefrak, you do attack percent for him because he's a attack damage. You can go slow with him and attack percent boots, because, and put him on stone skin, which you won't know what stone skin is yet. It comes from Hydra. But with that, you can look at the skills and figure out what that's going to go. So HP's damage. If it's attack or if it's defense, you put the chest accordingly. Yeah, and then if you're talking about the souls are mostly a pay-to-win thing, except for free characters. So with the non-free characters, or sorry, with the free characters, usually when they release them, you're going to be getting like these events. So you get a 2-star soul here, and from up here you get the 5-star perfect soul. This is different from ascensions. The thing is, you have to ascend your character. So if you have xenomorph, or say you got a soul for Aethel, you have to do the ascension like I've done here for her. And then if you have a 4-star perfect soul, you have to at least 4-star ascend her before you put that on there. Whenever you get the souls, you can come over to here, or you'll be able to unlock blessings. So your first character generally always, so like xenomorph, on your account, you're going to be putting something called Brimstone on. That's going to give you an HP-based damage debuff that it just is able to place on any of its attack skills. And it's really good for everything. And having one character with Brimstone on your team at all times is super, super suggested, because it can be used in all content. Chimera, Hydra, Dragon's Lair, your clan boss, and it does HP-based damage. It's just really, really good extra damage on top of what you're already doing. Very few exceptions that you would go outside of that. And then over time, if there's a character such as your, if you play during the turtle event, you'd have the character Raphael. No, is it Raph? No, Michelangelo. You get Michelangelo for free. With getting Michelangelo, I still need to win one battle. I suck at this. You get Michelangelo for free. Michelangelo at first is going to be on Brimstone. Then from there, though, Michelangelo, if you have another Brimstone character on your team, you can put him on, I think it's Nature's Blessing, where his damage gets multiplied based off the amount of debuffs that he has placed on the target, and he ends up doing more damage that way. But early game, you're not going to get as much benefit out of that, and it's always safe, just go Brimstone. Brimstone for your first. I shouldn't have did that, but whatever. We'll be to another arena mission super quick. Okay, so now I have to win one of each artifact. I keep hearing people talk about souls for characters. How do I get a soul for Tholin? Sorry, didn't I? Okay, so with Tholin, it'll be in the next part of the guide, but you're going to unlock the item on the main screen called the Altar of Souls. From there, you're going to earn the soul stones, which you use to summon. You can make a wish list within that to where you pick 3 of each rarity of champion except mythical. So 3 legendary champions, 3 epics, 3 rares. With that, you're going to put Tholin on your wish list, and you have an 8% more likely chance, I think it is, of getting, oh, I didn't see if I got a sword there, I think it did, of a soul for them. So you will be able to get a soul for Tholin. It's just at the very beginning, it's a little hard to get soul stones. It's going to take you a little bit of getting your Hydra team set up and slowly going in and getting your, I don't even know what the content's called, Iron Guardian's Fortress or whatever. I just farmed it on the turtle account. What is it called? The Iron Twins Fortress is what it's called. That's my favorite thing with the turtle account is I'm able to do stage 15 of all of those. I don't even pay attention to... God, I forgot where I was at. Hopefully I got a helmet. But souls are the higher level souls are a pay to win thing, but for the 1-star, 2-star souls, you can get those for your characters, and they are going to give you a lot of extra stats. So an example is a 1-star soul on any character, the legendary is going to give you 7,500 extra HP, which is basically putting 2 more helmets on your character. So the stat difference of a character with souls is huge, and being able to get a 5-star perfect soul for your login champs is crazy. So why do the battles look cinematically different than yours? Are you playing on mobile? If you're playing on mobile, it'll look a bit different, but I don't know what you mean by cinematically different. I don't know if guys, I'm not looking if I got the item or not. Uh-oh. I've reached the point where I am not paying attention whatsoever. I need to close out on a couple things real quick so I'm more focused. Okay, hold on. That was one of the things I was wanting to do too. Alright, we did get the arm. I paid attention to that at least. Again, if any of you guys aren't subbed, we got like 20 subscribers this stream. That's sick. Thank you. Any of you that did sub, thank you. But let me go grab. You can hear this. I'm sorry. Grabbing the Discord link. So any of you guys that are starting a raid or have started a raid and you're not in one of the clans and want to join, this is the Discord link for the clan. I'm gonna pin it to the top. That's my Discord server, so you can join there and then try to get in one of the clans from that. If you go down, there's the 2026 guide joining. What is it? 2026 guide clan joining. You just go in there and can join in the clan from that. On PC, the zoom ins and camera pans is something I've never seen planes according to quality. Yeah, you can change the quality, but you can also zoom in and out of your fight too with the scroll wheel. So you want to be super zoomed in or whatever. That's pretty sick though. All of you that subscribe, that's a huge subscriber jump for me. Over the last little bit, and all of you that like the stream too, thank you. But over the last little bit, I've gotten like 300 subs this month. Pretty big. Okay, we did finish the product submission, thank goodness. Okay, so upgrade level 3 Ascension. I'm gonna go ahead and take my Tholin to level 3. 12-3 on Nightmare, so the best account farm EXP. It is as long as your farmer does well, but for me, I'm refarming 12-6 because Tholin will likely be my farmer. Alright, we have to upgrade an affinity bonus. Ooh. I'm still going to do this because Narma and Venomage. Still, this is going to be the first priority. This is accuracy. Earn 3-star in 1 day for clan activity. Oh no, guys, I'm stuck. Oh no. I haven't been playing for 90 minutes, have I? I should have joined a clan right when I hit level 10. I always forget that. I need to talk about that in the guide too, to join a clan earlier. I still have 21 minutes. All right, so I guess this is what we do is just go slam campaign real quick while that's waiting. Because the campaign missions are retroactive, luckily. Okay, so I'm gonna 3-star ascend Predator too if I can. We can. He gets the extra ability off that, so now he can dodge. That's actually huge. And from there, I guess that's it. And then, there are no more past challenges for, or yeah, it's just the level 12 artifacts. And that would give me multi-battles. That's not even anything. That sucks. I want to buy this. I want the second lifesteal set before I level up more stuff, but I don't want to spend $10. I could just spend $1. But I want the 3-star chickens too. So wait, I get 2 more levels tomorrow, so that's only gonna put me up to 16, and then 17, and then 18. Oh, it's gonna take me 3 days to get the other chickens. I'm gonna end up buying that. I already know I am, but I still won't do it for right now. Let's just go progress. Win 1 classic arena defense. No one's attacked me yet because I guarantee my team isn't losing. That's funny. I've already finished the tournament. Oh my god. It's so funny. Coming in and spending money. It's only $6. You buy them one at a time. I don't know if it lets you. Will it let me buy them one at a time? It's so funny the differences of how fast spending a little bit of money makes sense progressing. Kind of not good. All right, turn super raids off. Do you ever advance these early missions to clear normal castle? Get gear, ABC gear. I always end up doing that at some point late in the game. Ever clear the early missions? Oh no. I mean, sometimes yeah, but it costs so much stamina, and for me, it always. I wonder, can you buy them one at a time? Because I'd buy like 3 levels, because I don't really care about the last 4-star chickens right now. I just care about the 5-star chickens. But hey, what's up, Trade Trillionaire? Welcome out. We get Diablos, I'm gonna throw my phone. Dylan, were you the one that put like 4,000? I think it's like a comment. You put like 2,000 or 1,500 stamina into trying to get it. I think I remember that comment on one of the videos. But the early missions, you can do them. They're not bad. It's just a lot of the time. You still haven't got it yet? Oh my god. You're farming, which difficulty are you doing? You said you tried 2 different stages. I get so many comments on my videos. I'm trying to remember. I think you said you tried 2 different stages farming and still just no luck on it. You are doing brutal. I don't know. Well, you're making great 6-star progression. Hopefully you're still farming fodder the whole time. Oh, that's brutal. 1-7. You've tried all the stages from 1 to 7. I've had that happen on an account before. I put like, I think it was for War Maiden. I think it was the 2025 guide. I put like 3k stamina in, and I was so far behind. War Maiden for me is so difficult. I mean, really, yeah, that's the one I struggled with. This time around, I think the one that took the most was Spirit Host, and that took like 800. That's how it went super quick for all of them. You've already finished 3 6-stars? That's so funny. It's not funny, I'm sorry for you, but you gotta say it's kind of funny at the same time. Took me forever to get Spirit Host. Yeah, that was the one that took the longest this time around, but. You thought it was bugged? It's not. You're just getting extremely unlucky. But no, Brutal's not the hardest. There's also one difficulty above that. And it's actually hard. The hardest difficulty of campaign gets actually hard. How long do we stream today? Wait, we streamed 3 hours? Let's go. Wait, that's crazy. Time flew. New accounts are fun. The guy came in here earlier like trying to roast. New accounts are the most fun thing in Raid, and we lost our Tholin. I'm gonna put... What element is the boss there? Actually, edit team. He's always going to attack. He's always going to attack Tholin, even if I change the lead, so I have to just get a lucky run. Pretty good point for a new player's video. Don't sacrifice 3-star characters. True. I should probably bring that up. Might go and get some sleep. Yeah, I won't stream for too much longer, guys. But seriously, thank you for hanging out tonight. Sorry, I don't stream more often. I will try to be better about it. This new account will help me want to stream. Oh, Tholin's just actually getting cooked right now. That's why he's dying. Come on, Tholin. No. No, it's so close. Okay. All right, well, whatever. We're not worried about it. On to the next. We'll come back and get that shard later. Because I'd actually like to get the sacred shards and summon them before the 2x event ends on this account. But there's going to be some events. Ooh, if I'm going to actually go for the Predator's Soul, we have to be smart about it, which sucks. Sacrifice all my 3-star characters unless like Apothecary. I sacrifice dupes just because Faction Wars, there's still, guys, whenever I played Raid, I wailed out on my first account. So there's a lot of 3-stars, especially Void 3-stars. I don't know what they do. So I just am in the habit. I save all 3-star characters on new accounts just to read them first. And then eventually, once I read them, I'll throw all the trash ones into my like farming area and then slowly get rid of them. But thanks for hanging out tonight, Kevnet. Also, thanks for making the new player clan. Having the clans is definitely going to make it more fun for everybody getting in, because whenever you start raid and just join a random inactive clan, it's very hard to like stay with the game. HP aura might be better for Tholin to tank more. The problem I learned is HP aura is only for arena on Predator, so we're not able to do that, unfortunately. I learned that after using Predator through the whole normal campaign as my lead. If I got Deacon instead of Venomage, how would that mess up my clan boss team? It really won't. The only thing with Narma without Venomage is you're going to have half the detonators. So that's one of the nice things with Venomage. Every S1 he's going to be proccing a poison or two, clearing up more room for different debuffs, because you want to try to get your and also Venomage is going to help you with your survivability. Deacon's nice. He's going to give you decreased defense and some turn meter push up. Doesn't Deacon push back 15% and push up 15%? That 50% turn meter isn't huge for clan boss, but the decreased defense will be. The idea with the Narma, or like going through with Narma, is taking advantage of the poison mechanics. So that's why Venomage plus Narma is so good together. How many guilds are there now? I think like five or six. But the thing is, each day some people are falling out. So with all the guilds, anytime someone doesn't log in for 3 days, they get kicked and somebody takes their spot. So we've been doing a pretty good job of keeping all the guilds full and completely active. And the thing with my new guide is I have titled it 2026 New Player Guide. So people are still searching 2025 New Player Guide. And with that, until 2026, the video might not like get true the amount of views that it would get. So like next year, I could see it doing really well. Jeez, yeah, I've had to kick like 5 people so far, Gemini. Yeah. Oh, Gemini, it's you. You've been here the whole time. I'm a potato. You opened the 3rd clan. Now I know who you are. That's the bad thing, is YouTube names always throw me off. The person in here, if you were in at the beginning, his name was Chris. Chris is a 7-year subscriber to my Twitch channel. I've known him since I started content creation, basically. And I didn't recognize him whenever he was in the YouTube chat, because I'm so used to Twitch names or Discord names. But I mean, your name's the same, it's Gemini, but yeah, Deacon, it won't change it too much. You can use Deacon instead of Venomage. I just am not sure how the cycle of debuffs is going to go for you. But hey, what's up, Mark? That's a hard one. Mark Tenade Lafuente. You'll join the next open spot. I might have a spot on one of the 2, but I got to get this account in one of those clans. But before I do that, I'm going to make sure that I finish my damn clan boss missions this time and don't screw that up. Yeah, it's in Spanish. Yeah. The Lafuente, or I'm sure I'm saying that wrong, but that's a lot to the name. Are you going to add Pred or Xeno to your clan boss team? I don't think I'll use Predator on my clan boss team, but Xeno paired with Venomage plus Narma is a very, very fun combination. So Xeno will go on clan boss. I doubt Pred will. Pred will just end up being an arena fighter for me, which is definitely going to help my arena team, because I do not have a speed lead, meaning I'm going to need some kind of character to survive. Okay, somebody's slamming on the wall, I think. That sounded like somebody slamming the wall. That sucks. So I think I'm too loud. That's really weird, because I've never had problems before. I've never heard anyone talk either. But I'm also, I don't know. I'm gonna guess that's what that was, because it sounded like somebody like hitting the wall. So I probably will end stream soon, and I'll probably have to change my stream time to like earlier in the day. So I'll finish this part up now, and then I'll probably come back in the morning. I gotta go rewatch the 3rd video to see what I need to do to the next steps for all. Thanks for all the help and everyone in chat. No problem. Thanks for hanging out tonight. If you're too loud, then that will also be 2 inches thin. I'm talking pretty quietly, but I mean it's midnight and I just heard like it's definitely on the wall. So I'm gonna guess. The thing is, I used to have my bed in here, which definitely soaked up a lot of the sound, and I moved that bed out, so I might be echoing is the issue. But I've never heard anyone talk or anything, so I don't know. Hopefully it's not that, but I don't see what else you'd be slamming on the wall at midnight for. Which sucks, because I never thought I had to worry about it whatsoever living here. Oh, but okay, guys. Again, thank you. If you live in an apartment, it should invest in noise, or it should be used to noise. I sleep with a fan running and drown it out. Yeah, that's what I do. But maybe their bed's like right against the wall, so it vibrates. I don't know. I think it's just taking the bed out is making it louder. Hey man, I've been watching for a while, and I'm in the clan boss doing 7.4 million damage. I'm using Xenomorph. Full has Venomage almost full, Morag half mass, Rector almost full, Magnar almost full right now. Once you get War Master on each of those characters, your damage will skyrocket. Me personally, I'd get louder. I don't, the thing is, I hate disrupting other people because everyone's just trying to get through their life and not everybody's in. Guys, I'm in, okay, I don't want to like brag or sound like an asshole here, but I'm very happy with my life. And that allows me to, because I mean, I have like my dream job set up. I do whatever I want every day. There's so many good things about my life that I really like. And that allows me, with saying that, that's why I'm saying that, is because little things like that will not bother me. If somebody's loud for a day or something and I'm trying to sleep, I'm not gonna have like the anger there. But other people, their life might not be in the best spot right now. Something could be going on. They're trying to get some sleep. They haven't slept in days. You never know what's going on in other people's lives. So I just hate the chance that I'm gonna end up making their life worse or more annoying. And I shouldn't live like that. I should just live my own life, but I don't know. I just feel like I can't relate to a lot of those, so I try to like step back and think of the position they could be in. I know HUD has 2 accounts in Clan 3, but I think the lower level one he wanted me to remove, so might have an open slot. You'll have slots open up constantly within Raid. But yeah, that's one of the things that's been very hard for me. Who be eating the ham? But for me, like I hear people outside all the time being super loud and annoying, and it doesn't bother me. Like, if I'm trying to watch a show and the show's really good, I'll pause the show and wait until it like calms down, but I'm not gonna, I don't know, not gonna get super mad. People are just living their life. Okay. All right, thanks, I'm set. Oh, you're only 17 days in. That's a banger team for that. So you're able to get Morag that quickly. The problem is I spent. Should I sub Magnar for Nazana for Ally Protect? That'd probably be better. Magnar's not going to be doing a whole lot for you for Clan Boss. Magnar, I don't remember where, he has HP burn, but I don't remember where. Magnar's really good, just not ideally for Clan Boss. Especially early game, because you won't have the gear to make him hit super, super hard. Any kind of, so Clan Boss early on, basically it's about making your team as bulky as possible with War Master / Giant Slayer to get as much extra damage procs that you can. Or if you have poisons, it's about building as tanky poison as you can in order to stay alive. And the more turns you can get out, meaning you're going to get more War Master hits, the better. Trying to bring a low attack, low HP, or a high attack, low HP character in, you won't be getting as much damage as you would trying to capitalize on the just extra damage you can get from poisons, War Master, or Giant Slayer. Where to use my books on Farrakhan for Clan Boss? Yeah, Farrakhan the Fat, he's the ally attacker, very good. The faster you can lower his cooldown, the better. So I would only use books into him until you lower the cooldown. All right, I can do minnow 14, but 15 it gets really RNG and I die. Thanks for advice. Yeah, so that's one of the things though, is for Minotaur, your Magnar would be really good. Is there any way when in auto for them to attack the boss directly? I started 2 days ago and I haven't figured it out. Yeah. But the problem is whenever you're in that, you have to set up your team. So I don't think I have the ability to do that yet, do I? No, I don't. So it's level 30, you unlock team setup. With team setup, you can go and change who you're targeting, and you can change which skills you're going to use too, which I cover a little bit in the newest episode of the guide. How long after novice training is finished and new ones come? I believe it's 48 hours. At least 48, if not 72 hours. It's 2 to 3 days. You're on Predator Elite again? Oh, okay, I will switch. Thank you for pointing that out. There's a code PP500. I got Morag the second I used that code with no spending. Do you remember how many days in the game you were? Because you get the PP500 points, plus you get the, I think it's the Silver Pack points, plus right now you get the Plarium points from the new, there's the new, I don't remember what it's called, the new platform bonus or whatever. You get some Plarium points for that as well. So okay, so I can claim Morag on the free-to-play account is what you're saying. But like I said, the problem is I spent money on the free-to-play account, so it's not technically free-to-play, but I spent money to open a clan for everybody, and I messed up and had to buy an extra clan boss key. So and then I spent the rest of the gems on refreshes. So it's free to play in terms of progress, but I did spend money in order to open that, and I didn't grab my first time rewards, and I didn't claim Morag or any of that stuff because I didn't know how many player endpoints I'm at without spending. Oh, I brought 4 characters. Oh, idiot. I want to keep streaming until Morag crazy good. She's really good. She has an ally attack that brings your allies with her, so she's very, very good. She's good for literally all content. So it just depends on what your core team is. So you have Farrakhan though, Kefnite, you were saying, right? If you have Farrakhan, you can use Farrakhan over her though. They're like the same idea of characters. But the thing is, you could use Farrakhan and her and 2 other, or like have multi hitting characters like that and bring your whole team. So every time one of your characters attacks, pretty much they're bringing the whole team in. So that's like a combo thing you can do. But I need to take these characters off. How much time? It said I had 21 minutes for the clan boss missions. I'm trying to stream until I have the clan boss thing done. That's the goal here. Batman OP, he's so good. And the thing is, I didn't know about him for a long time. For the guide account, which lead should I use for clan boss? I personally use accuracy lead, which makes it to where you're going to survive 1 to 2 turns less, but this way you're going to be landing more of your debuffs. So accuracy lead is usually the go-to for early game due to your gear not being very good. Am I Predator lead again? Okay, I'll fix it. I spent about $41. I'm doing a free cash offer for this game. I just need 2 more sacred shards to get to level 1560. I am 46, almost 47. How many ancient or sacred shards total do you need? For the free cash. So you're gonna get 2 from campaign, 1 from arbiter mission, and then I don't know where the next one is. You have, oh, you need 8 and you have 6. Oh, you've been grinding then. I don't even know where all the 6 of them are. That's the funny thing with those free cash offers. You can earn up to like $300, but if you spend like $40, you can earn it so much faster. I know it's Predator lead, okay? We're still early, it's not gonna make a difference. Does it just switch back every single time I go to a new stage? Or new chapter? I don't understand what's going on here. Okay, where am I? Yeah, it must be doing that. Okay, there we go. I'll do campaign, or Nightmare campaign for last. Nightmare campaign is hard. Yeah, Nightmare is hard. You need both your characters, definitely 6-starred and probably masteries. It does go back, so I have to remember to switch it every time because I goofed the first time. That's funny. We have to be close. I have to be like 5 minutes away from the clan boss missions. I just have to hit clan boss twice. Oh, I got Spirit Host. Nice. That's big. Okay, so that's 1 of them already done. 1 of 4. I'm probably going to grind this account off stream though, just so you guys know. I'm going to go turn the TV on and grind through a little bit before I fall asleep. But if I have to buy stamina packs or whatever to farm it tomorrow on stream, I will. There's a very good chance I'm going to go live in the morning with it. Don't sacrifice. Don't worry, I won't. Oh, that's funny. I won't sacrifice. I'm really like paranoid now that I was being, or that it was loud. Like in my head big time. The normal thing to do, I think, for that scenario is they would leave a note, like tomorrow, and let me know. Right? Isn't that what you do? You just go leave a note on their door. Because the thing is, I can just switch around where all my stuff is, because I can take my 2 rooms and change my setup over to the other room if I have to. And maybe it's because I have the doors open. I don't know. Man, I'm so in my own head. I hate this. And I think I have Predator lead again. I do. Whoops. I'll be back in 1 sec. Oh yeah, that was definitely part of it. So I had one of the doors I normally don't have open, and it's to a closet, and it was probably echoing into the closet. That's gonna be my guess. if it actually is making noise. I got a couple arena fights versus Predator. He's insane. He just one-shot my Tholin every time. Yep, that's what everyone's dealing with right now. Because I mean, you can spend $40 and you get Tholin right away, or Predator right away, and can 6-star him. Here in CO, they knock on your door and tell you shut the fuck up. I'd assume they would too, but it kind of depends on if they're a girl or not. If it's a dude living there, or they have a boyfriend over or whatever, then probably. Or I don't know. Not many married people live in. No, there are a lot of married couples. I don't know. I don't know if I've ever even seen my neighbor. But if you were the reason they're hitting on the wall, they kicked the door in already. I think so, because I mean, I've been streaming for 3 hours. If they sat there and listened to me for 3 hours without like knocking on my door, that's on them. Thin walls? I don't think so. I've never heard anyone ever. I've never heard another person in my apartment complex, ever. So that's why I'm thinking it couldn't be me, but maybe just I live in a place where no one talks. Tell them to leave your promo code if they leave a note. Oh, it's funny. But yeah, I've never heard anyone, so I don't know. I don't know what to think. But yeah, I'll give them like the download link. I'll put a QR code. I'll put a QR code to the download link and leave it on their door. But yeah, I'm almost definitely in my own head. But I'm still gonna end stream after this. A 3-hour stream is pretty good, and this will save me some stuff to do tomorrow. Plus, I'm hungry. I need to go find some kind of food. This will probably be the last chapter. I'll go check how much time's left on it. But again, thank you guys for hanging out tonight. This streaming raid's fun. I don't go. Why don't I do it? Oh my god, he steals. Oh. Predator ignores unkillable. That makes it so much faster going through. That's nice. Predator is sick. Block revive, ignore unkillable. Like everything on him is good. I like him a lot. Once I get him actually built up and can just bully arena, it's gonna be great. I almost want to put. So the thing is, early arena, if I can get like protection set on him, or the immunity set, then nobody can place the decreased defense on him, and he just one-shots their team counterattacking. We want a Predator and Alien series. That's what we're doing. I mean, that's what this technically is. Is this going to be a Predator Alien? That's probably what I'll do with all new events in the game, is potentially make a free-to-play account, depending on my promo code if it changes, and do a little series over that, and then always do a pay-to-win series, because these are so fun. Just hopefully, I just need to be more responsible and not spend $3,000 like I did for the Turtle series. That was a little extreme. Just came home from night shift and got to see what you're up to. Well, I appreciate you stopping in. It's been, oh god, this Predator's so sick. Oh man, raid is fun, guys. Oh, okay. Claim this. What is my mission? Go. How many minutes do I have left? Okay, there we go. So I just have to go use my 2 clan boss keys. Let's just go slap those in real quick. And boss. Demon Lord, use the 2 clan boss keys before I screw up, and there we go, and then start an auto. Alrighty, I got Kale to 60 with full masteries. Is it crucial to use Alhain, or am I good? You don't have to use Alhain. Oop. Got Kale to 60 with full masteries. Crucial to use Alhain. What are you doing? Oh, my cat's screaming. What is going on? Do you think there will be more characters from Alien Pred franchise get added to make a full team? No, no. In the past, we had a He-Man series. All right, guys, look at my cat. What are you doing? What are you doing? He's so cute. Oh, buddy. Only take Alhain to level 50 for FW. Okay, you can answer him for that. I don't know exactly what you're. Do you think? But yeah, I don't think they're gonna add more. What I was saying with that is there was a He-Man collab, and with the He-Man collab, they didn't add any additional characters besides He-Man. Now he's on my desk, so I guess we have a cat on my desk for now. What do you want? He's so cute. You guys, I can't get myself to get a dog. I did go look at dogs when I moved because it sounded fun, but it's a lot to take care of. So then I looked at getting additional cats. I was thinking about getting a kitten so he has somebody to play with. So like when I'm streaming and he's bored, you're not gonna walk on my keyboard, or you're gonna end the stream on accident. I know you're gonna do it, little turd. But I was gonna look at kittens for him, but I'm super scared that he's gonna end up not getting along with the kitten, potentially killing the kitten because he's a 23-pound cat, which is scary. So I'm terrified to get any other animal with him. But I want a kitten. And I want somebody for him to play with because he gets lonely. That's why he's harassing me right now. Tholin, come on. Okay, sorry. Hold on. True, I'm more worried about a cat destroying my cables. Oh, my cat is so good. He's the only cat. Every other cat I know, pretty much. You can't leave food out. The cat will get into the food. You can't leave cables and stuff, or he's gonna scratch them and destroy them. This cat doesn't do any of that. He doesn't eat anything that isn't cat food or cat treats. He will not eat any other food. He'll lick like cheese-covered things, but that's it. And that's very rare to even have that. But he'll lick those, and in terms of destroying stuff, he has destroyed a laptop before because he knocked over a chair climbing on it. But other than that, though, that was on me for leaving the laptop on the ground. But he doesn't scratch the walls, he doesn't scratch cables, he has a cat like the tree he scratches. He's so good. He's so big though. Only other food my cat likes to get into is stuff with mint. That's very weird. I have a friend that has a lucky guy bro. What's his name? Well, I call him Bubs, but his name is Nacht, which I think is German for night. So his name is Night, but I call him Bubs, or Fatty. Usually Fatty. He's so good. Okay, can you lay down? I figured it out. Say hi. I wouldn't say she's crucial. Oh, okay. Alright, lay down, dude. Alright, well, I'm not going to sit through both keys because we're still on the first key, and I still have to burn... Well, actually, we can quick battle second key. Never mind. That's easy. So, quick battle the second key, and we can move on. Dude, Narma. I'm so happy to have her. Here's a promo code. I cleared Nightmare on my main account with Kale and Frankenstein, dude. Miscreated Monster is really good. The fact that Predator heals himself too, everything about him. He's actually decent for clan boss because he can just survive. HP base plus healing himself. That's not bad. Wow, okay. Predator's great. I don't know if I'd rate him. He might be better than He-Man was. Evade is broken. I think he might be better than He-Man. He-Man was really good, but he is just annoying. Like, I already knew he was going to be annoying from fighting him in Arena, but he's fun. I'm definitely glad I made this account to try him out. I mean, I'm going to end up making a video over this account tomorrow, probably free to place, or I don't know if I'll do my summons or probably spread that into 2 videos because then I get 2 videos instead of 1. Marketing. But I might break down and build Dark Kale this week. I've never used Dark Kale. You get him for free, right? Can you pull Dark Kale? Because I don't have him. I want a pet cat one day. I just need a companion here to watch me play Raid or watch movies. That's so nice. Getting a pet will change your life. I used to be... If you ever go back to my old content, I used to be sad all the time. I was just always sad. And then getting a pet completely changes everything. Everything you do, you have a buddy to do it with. Or if you're just relaxing, you never really feel alone. It's not a complete replacement for like having a person in your life, but even a dog or a cat, they do so much for like your mental. I want a cat, but the one I want, oh, you have to buy your cats? Most cats are free. You want like a Maine Coon or something? Alright, Tholin's starting to take a lot of damage. I'm gonna have to go give him some upgrades to his helmet and everything. Oh wait, I need to go through the missions. That was the whole idea of doing that. Wait, why am I still streaming? I was gonna end the stream. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and wrap up the stream, boys. Thank you again so much for hanging out. If any of you guys are newer to the channel, if you're willing to subscribe, that goes a long way. We ended up getting a ton of subscribers today, which is huge. So I appreciate that. If you're following along with the guide series, hopefully it's going well for you. If you have any questions with that, we'll try to be streaming more. This is fun. I don't know why I don't do it, but I'll be trying to stream more. You can come in here and ask me if you see me live. Otherwise, the best place to get a quick answer, just in case I'm busy, is the Discord. There's a Discord link in every video at the pinned comment of the video. I'm going to make sure to pin it down in this one. And then also there's a link up at the top right now in the chat, but if you're watching the VOD for this. But the Discord's the best place. Plus, if you need a clan for raid, you can go there. But that's all I got. Before you guys go, if any of you are willing to leave a like on this video, it does help out a lot too. It just helps it once it becomes a VOD. It just gets pushed out to more people, the more likes whenever you're streaming. But yeah, that's all I got. So thank you, and I will see you all tomorrow for, I think I have 2 videos planned and then the stream for tomorrow. But all right, peace out, boys, and potentially girls.